Alright. Here we go. Online.
네, 경기 시작됐습니다. 먼저 이영호 선수의 진영입니다. 이것이에요. 자, 매번 매치 포인트 위쪽.
Just check the audio balance here.
특히 저그전 말도 안 되는 것들을 보이고 있는 이영호
audio-
선수 어떤 것들을 준비해왔습니다.
Game audio might be a little loud.
네, 뭐 맵이 어떻게 생각하면은 이영호 선수의 데이터만 놓고 보면은 그나마 맵이 매치 포인트니까 뭐 신대근 선수에게
Turn
득구가
down
있다
a
이렇게 생각할 수 있어요. 그러니까
smidgen.
매치 포인트가 28대 20으로 테란이 앞서 있긴 합니다만 이영호
Need that word up, by the
선수의
way.
공식 저그전이 3승 3패, 이재동과 1승 1패를 했고 김동현 한상봉에게서 고석현 김명훈에게 졌단 말이죠.
White people.
이영호의 데이터 치고는 매치 포인트 저그전 승률이 높은 편이 아닙니다. 근데
Gotta show the white people
선수는 이 맵에서 테란전 1승
in the audience
4패예요. 그래서
every time.
이 데이터를 들고 나와도 신대근 선수에게 지금 뭐 유리한 거는 전혀 없는 모습이고요.
네, 일단 오버로드까지 찍으면서 신대원 선수가 뭐 극초반에 어떤 그 플레이를 준비한 듯한 모습은 아니고요. 기본적으로 운영을
Find this
시작할
thing to turn it off
보입니다.
on the text right here.
현재 통산 전적 331전 232승 99패를 기록하고 있는 이영호입니다. 아직까지 두
Alright, we'll see if Chatcraft fails me again today.
뭐 이영호 선수 쪽으로 좀 많이 기우는 게 사실이 합니다만
I don't know
신대근
why
선수가
the system is
여기서
messed up.
경기를 잡아낼 수 있는 가능성 뭐 두 가지
It's
정도
dumb.
있겠지만 신대근 선수가 진짜 백은신 뭐 신내린 듯한 플레이를 펼쳐가지고
It's
너무도
dumb.
완벽한
I don't know what
경기를
happened. I didn't change
가지고
anything.
그리고 이영호
The system
선수가
just decided to
신대근
die.
선수 상대로는 웬만하면 이기겠거니 라고 생각하면서 이제 방심을
Last time at least. Hopefully it works this time.
생각해볼 수 있겠어요.
We shall see, though. We shall see. I don't really know anything about Haifa. Like, I know he was like a okay player.
지금 이영호 선수의 플레이가
Wasn't bad. I'm
원베럭
gonna look him up.
상태에서 지금 가스를 빨리 올리는 일단은 테크 쪽으로 이영호 선수가 선택을 한 모습이고요.
네.
새롭고 커다란
Haifa.
뿌리가 튼튼한
Oh, he was like a
아주 그냥
mediocre
그 줄기도
Zerg player.
막 가지도 많이 펼치고
41% career versus Terran.
2008년 그 신한의
No Star League achievements.
기본이 탄탄해요, 당연히.
예, 거기에다가 입구 쪽에 지금
Looks like he got into the first round.
예, 이거 정찰하기는 쉽지 않을 것으로 보이고요.
Well, it looks like he got into this
저글링도 못 들어가겠네요.
저 위에 떠서 봐야죠.
quarterfinals of the TVing OSL.
이영호도 상대편의 태클을 막 확인했습니다.
거기다가 지금 신대원 선수가 3회 처리 플레이를 보여주고
Kinda
있기 때문에
crazy.
지금 이영호 선수가
So that's significant actually.
원백 상태에서의 빠른
Kind of
태클은
so I guess
기본적으로 지금
kind of the
3회
first
처리를
round of the
노리고
Jin Arrow
나왔다고
OSL.
보시면 됩니다, 이영호 선수가.
이거 원벌처로 푹 찔러가지고
I think that was it.
드론 좀 괴롭혀 주면서 투스타 같은 거 했을 때
Hey, Daniel Landers.
정말 괴롭겠는데요, 신대근 선수. 지금은 뭐
Yes, indeed. We got a flash game from this is from 2010. 2010 Flash. Oh, is he gonna get this? This Overlord's struggling for dear life to get into a place where the Greens can't hit it. Oh, no escape.
기본적으로 오버로드를
No escape.
이영호 선수의 플레이가 지금 너무 깔끔하거든요.
I do not have a lot of light in my house right now, do I? You can tell because my webcam's kind of washed out. Let me see if I can add some light. How you doing, Daniel?
지금 또 다시 어떤 그 오버로드
I know it says Dan EIL, but it's easier to say Daniel.
자, 그리고 본진.
I don't know if I can say it differently if you want though. Denial? Denial? Hey, another white person in the audience. Have to show the white people. Hey, Pragma twice. Yes. Late night moletrap. I mean, it's not that late where I am at least. But I couldn't do my stream earlier today. I still want to do a stream. And I'm hoping to do something tomorrow afternoon, so I didn't want to do a stream tomorrow afternoon either. So I'm like, well, I'll do it now.
이게 오버로드로 그나마 좀
Do a late evening stream.
자, 중앙 한번 쓱 보고 대는 오버로드 시간에 들어왔을 겁니다.
How you guys doing? I'm gonna try and turn on another light. And I'm gonna get a Choco drink real quick. You should have wrote Daniel. Alright, so I was accidentally getting it right the whole time. Okay.
나그네는
Give me one
모습이
sec, guys.
일단 뭐 소급해가지고 들어가서 드론을 사냥한다든가 이런 게 아니라 마인 확보를 일단 시 확보를 지금 잘해두고 있는 모습이고요.
네. 자, 그러면서 들어가지 않습니다.
네.
곧 이제 엄청난 병력이 메카닉으로 막 갑오지고 면들이 막 쏟아져 나오거든요.
아, 예. 지금도 그냥 그 무빙 형태로 움직였을 경우에는 저글링의 어떤 마인이 발각되지 않는 위치에다가 길목에다가 매설했음에도 불구하고 잘 매설했고요. 그래서 시야만 확보를 하고 있는 모습이죠. 그리고 투회 처리에서 뮤탈리스크가 뜨는 그림이었다면은 지금쯤의 스파이어가 이머린에서 메카닉 뭐 더블하고 메카닉 들어간 이형
Alright, let's see. My camera's less like washed out now. That looks alright. Not that you're here to see my ugly mug. Because you're here for the Starcraft. Alright. We got a Marine on board. Starting early. I'm probably not going to do too long of a stream today either. I'm not sure how many people are going to show up actually because it's off schedule. So I don't know if people are going to be around. So we may end up just doing one Chatcraft today. We'll see how it goes. But if people show up and they start pouring in the units, maybe we'll do 2 or 3. Who knows? Maybe this is the start of a long stream. I just don't realize it yet. Maybe I'll get to like, 2 or 3 hours in and I'll be like, let's go more. I would probably go for longer if I got a big raid or something like that. Hey, Babamots. Do you not know what Chatcraft is? You need a refresher on that? Oh, I just didn't even see that. Daniel Anders asked. Sorry about that. Yeah, Chatcraft is it's a little game I made. I can show you real quick. So at the end of the, usually halfway through the stream, but like I said, it might be just at the end of the stream today. I go and put the units onto a custom map that I made, and then they battle it out against each other to see which race wins. And so you can support whichever one you want by buying Marines or Zealots. So you already bought a Marine. I don't know if you're a Terran fan or not. But although some people, I have a system that does a score screen that will show everyone that helped out. So some people will buy a Marine and a Zealot and Zerglings, so that they're on the score screen no matter what. Anyway, you get credit regardless. You're a Terran, alright. So you're contributing to your... contributing to the Terran force. Yeah, it's been pretty fun so far, I think. If you want to see more how it works, there's a written explanation in the chat description. There's also actually a link to a video that I made that shows in detail how it works. It's like a 9-minute video, but if you just watch like the first 2 or 3 minutes, it shows how it works. It's pretty self-explanatory though. If you don't want to watch the video, it's up to you. How's it going, Babamots? Checking something real quick here. Done some programming for fun. That's cool. What kind of projects do you do for fun? When I say I made this mini game, Chatcraft, it's definitely not as in-depth or hardcore as making an actual game. I guess maybe I should make a disclaimer that I'm not actually a programmer, but I'm just kind of I don't know. Maybe I should use another word other than made. Concocted a game.
11시 멀티가 있다고 하더라도 활성화가 안 됐기 때문에 이 유닛이
Maybe I should say
이게 나중에 또 합류가
I made a
메카닉 병력 엄청 거대해집니다.
chat interaction system. Trying to implement your favorite board game for board gamer. Oh, nice, nice. So you have to program it then? Does Board Game Arena have its own like programming system, or can you actually like program it in a real language and then just add it that way? Also, can you do that? Do they don't you have to like pay fees or something like that, or something for using a game, or do they let you like use your own system as long as you don't sell it or something? I've only done a little bit of stuff on Board Game Arena. Another non-Korean in the audience. They're all over the place in this game. Oh, interesting. That's cool. So they're like, use our studio. Whoa, what the hell? Did you guys see the follow alerts? I don't know if it went on screen. I just got followed like by 10 bots in a row. I know they're all bots because they're all variations on the same name, and this bot has followed me 10 times before. I've had to ban it so many times. That's so weird. They'll only make it available to others if you get the license stuff figured out. Okay. That's pretty cool though, that you can like, if you make it yourself, you can play whatever game you want. That's interesting. Do you, yeah, send like a bunch of different Twitch. Did it show up as an alert? Yeah, so like that right there. That's the name of a bot. It's not a real person. Oh, maybe it got blocked. Oh, I think it got blocked by Stream Elements. That's why it didn't show up 10 times. But on Twitch, it shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, on Twitch, it shows 10 different bots. Because it's all different variations on the same name. So I think they're bots that like just follow channels just to like gather information from the channels or something like that. It's pretty weird, kind of creepy. How is Haiva still alive, by the way? After losing his third base, really early.
값싼 그 저글링들을 갖다가 굉장히 적극적으로 활용을 하면서 뭐 플레이를 해주는 게 하나가 있겠고요.
This is a weird game.
하이브 들어가서 싸워야 됩니다. 그것도 빅파일로 도움 받아가지고.
Flash doing the mech.
정말 엄청나고.
So what game is it that you're implementing on BGA? What's one of your favorite board games that you're implementing?
지금 신대근 선수가 할 수 있는 거는 후자 쪽이.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I've only done a couple things on Board Game Arena. I think I only did the free version too, so I played a few games with some friends once. Early in the pandemic, when people wanted to do stuff online, and then people kind of got bored of it, I think, and they still didn't want to do stuff online anymore. Binary Homeworlds. I've never heard of that. Interesting. I'll look it up. Binary Homeworlds. Oh, weird. Huh. I have no idea how it's played by looking at pictures of it. It's very interesting. Looney pyramid system. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's why it was the little pyramid thingies. So the pyramids themselves are a system? It looks like it's very old school. Like the pictures all look very kind of old style. Like it was made in the 80s or something. Wow. So Hyva's actually rocking this now. Hyva's gonna kill Flash's 4th while he takes... Actually, does Hyva only have 3? No, Hyva has 4 bases. People have been in 100 games. Oh, okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. People do casting the game like the same for 7 years. Yeah. Some of the people that have been casting StarCraft in Korea have been casting for like 20 years. A couple of the guys have been doing it since like the very beginning. It's kind of crazy. Okay, now Flash totally cleared that out and just killed a ton of Hydras though. But he got that base. Hyva got that base. It's all about that base. It's all about the base. Anyway, that's kind of neat. I guess it probably makes it easier, maybe, to try and program something like that if it's just moving like little pyramid things around. I wonder if it probably wouldn't be too difficult to set up in the board game simulator or tabletop simulator also. Anyway, maybe I'll check that out. It's so weird that all those follows didn't show up on Stream Elements as alerts. It's her. That's interesting. So you just gonna have to set up arbitrary spots. Monopoly? What? Fate of Will, you need to. Oh, what does he do? He's put the. Oh! Wow! He put the irradiated Multistreamed over the SCVs to hurt them. That is actually so boss. Look at that. Look at this. 2 of them, and he puts it right on top. That's so cool. Nice. Fate of Will, I think you might need to expand your horizons a little bit. I think there might be a couple board games which are better than Monopoly. What the hell? I got like a butt bite or something in my arm. Weird. It's not too weird. I was outdoors for a few hours today.
어쨌든 지금 신대근 선수의 공격력 때문에 이영호 선수가 좀 많이 위축이 됐고요. 야, 이거 신대근 선수가 이 경기를 잡을 가능성이 굉장히 높아지고 있습니다.
카운트가 40이나 벌어졌습니다.
Best board game is chess. That I can't argue with actually. It's not my favorite game, but I don't think there's any way of arguing that it's not the best in some way at least. Hey Blackhand, good to see ya. Yeah, I've got a little bit different time than usual because I couldn't stream earlier today, so I'm like I want to do a stream at least. So I figure I'll do a short evening stream. Probably not gonna go for super long. This game has turned out to be really interesting though. Hyva's putting up a really good fight against this mech play. Like, every time it looks like Flash is kind of doing something, Hyva's just like, no. Hydras, go! For a second when I read that, I caught myself a moletrap live. I was thinking that you were talking about like a moletrap, like as if a moletrap was like a Pokemon or something. I don't know. Brain had a weird moment there. I can't believe Hyva tried to take the 12 o'clock base. That's kind of crazy. Although I guess where else is he gonna take? There's just nowhere to go on this map. The bottom right would be the only other option, because there's literally nowhere else on the map. But Flash had bottom right until recently. He's gonna try and take it again.
자, 이제는 하이브까지 갔습니다. 하이브의 다음 태클은 완성되지 않았겠습니다만
Yeah, but the top middle is like such a hard base to take because look, because Flash can do exactly what he just did there. He can put tanks in his main base to shell into that expansion.
좀 견제를 해줘야 되거든요.
자, 그만큼 자원 상황에 문제가 되고 있습니다. 빨리 경고등 들어왔어. 이 영웅이요. 진짜 오랜만에 자원전에서
못 가져간 그 순간
I think I said this before and people were shocked. I'll say it again. I'll admit it again. I have never actually played Pokemon. I don't know how it works. Never caught a single Pokemon in my life. I'm gonna get a few snacks here. Don't have to go anywhere. Pretzels, few nuts.
스캐너 없이 지금
I don't know if you guys can hear this crackling sound when I open the bag. Can you hear that right now? Or is my filter turning it off?
네, 유닛이 들어오면 가죠. 유닛이 들어오면
Oh, that's a lot. That's too many. Too many pretzels. Ooh. But what did I just miss? Was it a mine?
아, 이게 근데 마인이
Oh, it is a mine. Oh, his drones are mining and
유닛이 들어오면
the Hydralisk hits the... Wait, what happens? Oh, what does he do? Oh, he sends in another Hydra. Oh no. Okay, the first mine hit. The first mine hit those two Hydras, and I was like, okay. And then the second mine. Pokemon is a JRPG. Is it the same? Because like I actually played a little bit of Final Fantasy, one of the old, early Final Fantasy games, a long time ago. I haven't played any of the new Final Fantasies though, which I think are pretty different, aren't they? Oh, he's gonna get another command center! He's targeting it down. There's nothing to stop him. Muta's got it. Oh. These nuts are not the greatest. I like pretzels though.
지금 뮤탈에 대한 대응이 전혀 안 되고 있습니다. 뮤탈이 치면 다 막고 있어요.
지금 보면은 그 신대근 선수의 본진과 앞마당 자원마저 고갈되어 있는 모습이죠.
Oh, you never seen drones get burrowed before? It's not very common, but I've definitely seen it several times before. It's a strategy that I think more people should use more because it can be pretty good, especially in the late game. I think in the modern day, it's probably used more, the burrowing of the mines. Like in 2021, people do it more often, I think. It's kind of caught on. So Pokemon has round-based combat also. Okay. Oh. And it's kind of the same too, where like you use a certain ability, right? Like in Final Fantasy, your characters, and you pick which thing to have them do. And in Pokemon, isn't it the same? Where you pick which spell or whatever they use. I don't know. Sorry, I should probably just like play some Pokemon sometime to see what it's like.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Uh-oh. The Marines are running away with it. It's a little different. You choose who you want to fight with? Okay. Oh, I see. That is a little bit different, I guess.
이렇게 해주면서 이제 5시를 안정화시킬 시간을 이영호 선수가 지금 벌고 있는 거고요.
뭐 회전으로 승부를 보고 있는 저그다 보니까 일꾼을 갖다가 자꾸 하니까 속아주는 플레이.
Well, what would you call something that's exactly like a JRPG that's developed in like America, for example? Would you say it's a JRPG style game?
디팔러라든가 고급 유닛을 섞어줌으로 인해서 뭐 좋을 수 있겠지만 오히려
Or would you say it's a JRPG that's just made in America? Alright, take care, Daniel Landers. 안녕. Hiva did it! Hiva beat Flash, guys! What the hell?
겁니다. 실제로 그렇고요.
네.
그런데 그런 예상을 떼고 초반 중반까지 어려울 것이
Amazing.
어려웠던 경기를 지금 뒤집었어요.
5시에 4번 센터를 깼어요.
예, 원래 신대근 선수가 4드론, 뭐 7드론 이렇게
That's gotta be embarrassing for Flash. Losing to an Eastro player. Eastro was the worst team. I didn't hate them or anything. Not having against them, but they were just the worst performing team, I should say. All right, what do we want to watch next?
어떻게 보면은 그 이영호 선수가 바이오닉이 아니라 메카닉으로 완전히 붙이면서 그런 플레이에 대해서 신대현 선수가 준비가
Any
모양입니다.
any requests? Let's go Hydras. What about Hydra? Well, if I just type in Hydra, that's not gonna do it. I kind of, because these are in Korean, but I want to see if it's too bad we're not watching StarCraft 2 because we can watch Squirtle. The StarCraft 2 player Squirtle. Let's see, who's someone that we like that we haven't seen in a while? Let's just do this. Let's go to TLPD players. Let's see what players we can look at here. Maybe effort? Light, snow, action. I feel like some Zerg action right now. Like, what about Calm? What about Calm, actually? Let's see. Calm, who did he beat in the MSL? Quanra. We don't necessarily want to watch ZVZ, though. Let's watch some Calm games, though. Let's see. Who else did he play in this Calm versus Jadong, another ZVZ. Calm versus Effort, another ZVZ. He played all Zergs in this Star League, apparently. What the hell? Alright, let's watch Calm versus 4GG. That sounds like a good matchup, actually. Not available. Let's see if that's on here. Calm versus 4GG. Here we go. Here inside us, we got a copyright strike. Or flag. Alright. It is nice to see Hydra's beating mech. He did a really good job of it. I'm not even sure like what, and I wasn't paying complete attention to the game, but like I'm not even sure what he did differently that made that work, because that should have been a good map for mech. I think it was just the back and forth between the mutas and the Hydras and mutas and the Hydras and mutas and Hydras. I think he did a good job of switching around, I think, right? But he just did good macro too. He's always had a billion Hydralisks. Alright. Calm versus 4GG. Let's go. It's so weird though, I'd forgotten that Calm had I forgot that Calm had played so much Zerg versus Zerg in that Star League, you know? I didn't realize that was every single, and he beat all the best Zergs too. He beat Jadong and Effort. Like, Effort was nearly as good at ZVZ as Jadong was. It's crazy. Like, damn, Calm. You're the man. Even though he always looks, it's funny because his name is Calm, but he always has this intense look on his face. Kind of weird.
더 나가는데요.
네.
SCB가.
자,
네.
오른쪽으로 가고 있어요.
확실히 보고 좀 전략을 하더라도 상대방 위치를 보고 그리고 태클을 좀 보고 맞춰가겠다는 박지 선수의 아주 꼼꼼한 경기 운영입니다.
네, 11시 보고 지금 3시 쪽으로 가고 있는데 한기에 일꾼이 더 가고 있습니다.
Alright.
네.
That's enough snacks for me.
오버로드가 오는 것을 또 체크하기 위해서 또 머린이
Put the snacks down, Moletrap.
페이크 같은데요.
예.
Put him down.
머린이 이제 출발하기 시작했거든요.
The calm before the storm. That might be it. That's a good point.
시켜주고 그리고 태클까지 타겠다는 생각.
I was about to say, does he see that bunker? He does, right?
해처리가 완성이 됐습니다.
I think he didn't see it before the hatchery popped, but when the hatchery popped, he got vision of it, I think.
남지 않았어요.
Because I think morphing buildings have less vision, right?
일 못하게 끌어와서 한둥이라도 잡게 되면은 이제 분명한 이득이기 때문에
Okay, that's not gonna happen then.
취소해버리고
Oh, is he still gonna go for it?
그냥 완전히 완성을 시켜버리는데 두 기까지.
Run, Marine! He made it! Oh my gosh, it actually worked! Repair! Repair! Kill the SCVs, you fools! Kill the SCV! What are you doing? Why isn't he killing the SCVs? He's just letting them repair like crazy! What is wrong with him? Kill the SCVs first! What the hell? Am I crazy? Am I insane, or is that just dumb for him to let the SCVs repair it forever while he's attacking the bunker itself instead of the SCVs? Like, at least send like one Zergling over to attack the SCVs, so that they have to like defend or move or something like that, so they're not repairing.
준비가 되고 있죠. 저걸링이 지금 나왔는데 예, 왼쪽 빠졌습니다.
네,
성큰이
성큰도
완성돼요.
지워졌고요.
I don't understand that at all.
들어가기 좀 힘들어요.
네.
안정적으로 들어가는.
Maybe he got baited because he got the bunker down to a low health, and he got baited thinking he could just power it down fast enough.
다수의 저걸링과 그리고 드론을 잡았죠.
Yeah, I think you're right, Blackhand. I think it's
드론이 잡혔고 막
that's probably what he was thinking, I guess. But it was still kind of like
오버로드 확보된 이후에 뭐그
I
상대방이
don't
빠르게 승부를 보기 위해서는 저글링 왕창 뽑겠지만 저글링 왕창 뽑는 게 아니라면은 드론
I figured a programmer wouldn't get baited by that, you know?
예, 그동안의 앞마당 안정적으로 돌리면서
It is easy to get baited, but
하면은 뭐
Hey, Depivort!
할 만한 어떤 그 상황 자체도 안 되는 겁니다.
그렇죠.
thanks for the follow. I think is it not is the alerts not showing up on here?
자, 투팩. 팩토리 올리고 있는
That's
박지수
weird. Why did it not show up? Why did it not show up on here, but it showed up on here?
계속 이제 벌처가 계속 쌓이게 되면은 또 이제 슬쩍 들어가서
That's very strange.
드론들 또 쫓아내거나 잡거나 둘 중에 하나를 할 수 있고요.
네.
Anyway,
머신샵까지 돌려주고 있는 박지수
welcome
선수.
to the Twitch chat, Debivore.
이 상태에서 투패까지만 완성되면 완전히 안전.
How's it going? If you're actually there.
자, 지금 현재 앞마당
채취가
쪽으로
못해요 여기는.
네.
예, 저글링만으로.
Greedy playstyles tend to lead those decisions.
그렇죠.
아래쪽에 미네랄 5개는
잡았어요.
아래쪽에 미네랄 5개.
I honestly don't remember if
스피드업이 됐기 때문에 저글링으로 달려들지도
if Calm is a particularly greedy player or not, or if he was a greedy player.
확보를 하는 수밖에는 없어요.
예.
가리나요.
네.
테라는 멀티가 완성이 돼서 SCB가 붙었습니다.
Whoa.
장 차이가 지금 계속 벌어지고 있는 거예요.
네.
자원 차이.
Okay, that's not what I thought it was gonna do. I tried to reload it to see if it would show up with the follow from Debivort, and it reloaded everything. So
완전히 일을 못하게 만들어놨네요.
그렇죠. 앞마당은 지금
the chat must be repopulated.
김윤환 선수가 생각할 수 있는 상황 중에서 거의 최악의 상황이 나오지
Hey, Total Wimp, how's it going?
네, 히드라 생산을 해내고 있는 김윤환
A
선수.
pleasant surprise. Good to hear it.
바로 앞마당으로
Yeah, I couldn't stream earlier today, so I just decided to do
골리앗 볼만한 채비가 됐고
a late evening stream instead.
숫자를 줄여주고 있어요.
네, 뭐 들어와
Okay, now it's showing up.
팩토리 지어지고 일 열심히 하는 걸 보면 또 좌절이죠.
So it didn't show.
본진에서 떠 있습니다.
그렇죠.
It's so weird. Is it like delayed?
박지수가 다 알고 있습니다.
Because Twitch says that guy's followed
올리고 있는 박지수예요. 이제
예.
골리앗
23 minutes ago.
네, 이 상태라면은 뭐 골리앗 한 부대 정도 됐을 때 경기가 끝날 것 같은 막 그런 느낌이 들 정도로 네, 김윤환 선수.
So maybe it's delayed. Maybe it's delayed that
달려봅니다.
네.
it's like the alerts are showing up 20 minutes late on things like these follows. We'll see if it shows up with the other 9 follows or 8 follows after that, I guess.
내기.
Anyway, how you doing, Total Wimp? How's it going?
자원 채취가 꽤 안된
숫자도
상황이었거든요.
적고 지금 와봐 SCB 통해서 같이 막힙니다.
네, 앞마당 쪽.
We're seeing another Hydras versus Mech game.
이러면 SCB 몇 기 잡고 이제 도망가는 수밖에는 없겠죠.
Interestingly enough,
줘야 되는 김윤환 선수.
네.
kind of weird.
자, 잡고 빠집니다.
이거 앞뒤로 오히려 먹을
I gotta
수도
ban all these
있겠습니다.
guys too.
네, 하나씩
And
줘야 되거든요.
Haas 00 312 Cent. Get out.
상대방이 이제 히드라를 바로 뽑는다라는 걸 알았기 때문에 마인 매설보다는
Chatcraft video was great and informative. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
카논 부스터 업그레이드 하지도 않고 말이죠. 네.
개수 쪽 견제.
I appreciate that. I put a lot of effort into that video, so I'm glad it was it's appreciated, I guess. I'm glad it's serving its purpose too, being informative. Come for the stream, stay for the Chatcraft battles. Right now, it's a little bit small. A little bit of a small Chatcraft battle. That's okay. I don't know if a lot of people are going to be on tonight because this is a weird off-schedule stream and it's a Saturday night. I don't know if a lot of people, I don't know if people are going to be watching StarCraft on Saturday night. So we might have just a chill little stream. It might be not too very long. We might have a small Chatcraft battle with only a few units, but that's okay.
다리 쪽 올만한 길목을 먼저 차단을 하고 있는 김준현
그
선수입니다.
전에 박지수 선수 병력이 되게 크게 갖춰질 것 같습니다.
히드라로는 안 되기 때문에 결국 궁여지책으로 생각.
Maybe I should pull up. I think I might pull up. Unless there's any requests, I think after this game I'll pull up a game from the unusual StarCraft game thread, which has stuff like base trades and interesting cheeses and stuff like that. No, I'm taking suggestions. If there's anything you want to see, a certain game or a certain player or whatever, let me know. I'm happy to have something to find to watch. Usually I just end up clicking whatever ends up, you know, if I'm on YouTube, there's suggested next games, right? I usually just end up clicking on those. Just kind of randomly, or something that looks interesting. Alright. Oh crap, I need to pull up my chat in order to be able to click that link, actually. Let's see if it'll come up here. There we go. Flash versus Oversky. Oh, I'm all there for that. Oh yeah, Flash versus Oversky is good stuff. I love Oversky. I mean, Flash is good to watch in general, obviously. But actually, I'm a pretty big Overfy scan. I'm a big fan of Oversky. That's what I'm trying to say. On Battle Royale, an extremely Zerg favored map. Imbalance says it was exclusively ZVZ matchup. Wow, that's really imbalanced. But Flash played on it, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Leave it to Flash. Oh! Oh, I think I remember that map. Because I think we watched one of the games was a game with Light versus Zero. Because I wanted to watch one of the games that the Zerg didn't actually win, and that was one of the games. I don't know who wins with Oversky and Flash though, but I remember that map now because I remember looking that up. It was like the most imbalanced map, and I was like, well, how did someone win on this map? And the answer was that Zero tried like a cheese, and it just fell flat on its face. It just didn't work because it was like this weird cheese build, and Light just countered it. And it was kind of like, well, why? If it's that Zerg favored, why not just go play standard when you're gonna win definitely instead of? All right, we'll watch that next though. That'll be fun.
앞마당 쪽에 압박만 주기
I likes me some Oversky.
시간을 끌기 위함이지 실제로 어디든 뭐 공격 와서 피해
At least I think that it might be a different map than what I'm thinking of, though. But there was, if not, there was a different imbalanced Zerg map.
탱크 2개 남겨놓고 나머지 빼서 이쪽으로 전진하면은
Yeah.
충분히 이전에 밀 수 있었는데 일단은
Yeah, I mean, it was a clever build. It was some sort of a
자, 추가 확장에
lurker rush, I think.
시간이 더 필요한데요.
It was a lurker rush of some kind, and it was like not a bad build, but it's just like he didn't need to do it, right? He didn't need to try that. Oh, lurkers under swarm, pretty good against mech. Hey minions. Yep, I'm making up for lost time since I skipped my stream this afternoon. So I was like, well, I'll do it. Partly I kind of wanted to see if I did a later stream. I wanted to see if anyone would show up too, actually. Although this is still, right now is still during the time when I would usually be streaming, I guess, if it was like a Wednesday night. So I guess it's not that late. Didn't see a notification? I've been live for 41 minutes. Actually, oh, hey, did it work on Discord? Did my Discord thing work? Yes! It did! Haha! Sweet. So now I have my bot, I have the thing set up to... Really? Oh, you even have pop-ups on Discord. Nice! Well, there you go, it's working. Yeah, I've set up the same backend system that does my alerts and some of my alerts and does the Chatcraft stuff. I set it up. I finally found a way to activate on the stream start, and so yeah. Anyway, long story short, it took some figuring out, but I figured out a way for it to automatically post in the Discord when I go live. So there's the GG from Calm. Okay. That's interesting. And it's kind of interesting to think about it too. Like, this is well, this is not a this is a Pro League game. I was trying to find their winner, their Star League game. What did 4GG just do? Did he just do a little dance? Oh, it's adorable. 4GG's a weird guy. 4GG streams on nice try clam. 4GG streams on Twitch, and his title usually says Arena MSL winner Code A something 4GG or something like that. Or which Star League did he win? I forget. 4GG won the Arena. Yeah, okay, I was right. So he always puts that in his title. He's the Arena MSL winner. And I don't blame him at all. I think it's great. Alright. Over Sky versus Flash. This is gonna be an interesting game. For GG doing a half-hearted Dougie, is that what that is? I'm not hip with the dances that these kids are doing these days. Let's look at this map real quick before we watch the game. Oh, that's not it. That's the real map of the real world. I was trying to type in, here we go, maps. Battle Royale. No? Battle? Did I spell Royale wrong? This is Battle Royal. Alright, so let's look at this map. Why is the Zerg favored? I don't know. It's a really quick rush distance, might be partly why. There's a 2 gas space in the middle. And it might be just because there's these spots. I think if you kill the assimilators, here, the neutral assimilators, it blocks off that spot. So you can squeeze small units through. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse. Okay, it looks like you can, yeah. You can squeeze small units through before it, but when you kill the assimilators, it changes the geography so that you are immune to attacks. So basically, I think Zergs can just get free second gas and then protect and then not have any repercussions, basically. And so probably they can go quick mutas off that or something like that. I don't know. It's my guess. Let's find out. Ah, it's the eye twitch. Eye twitch. It's the eye twitch flash. Watch him do it again. I wonder if that's something that he does that when he's tired or something like that. 62 points to 0? I don't follow football at all, but Jesus. That's pretty ridiculous. Close spawns, short fight distances, no ramps, the simulators block. Robo Flash, yeah, he's gonna glitch in his programming there, popping up. Georgia versus Vanderbilt. Hey, it's Go Rush on Team Air Force. Oh, this is a pro league game. Didn't they take this map out of the, was it this one or a different map where they took it out of the map pool like partway through the league because it was so bad? It might have been this one. Terrans can float barracks and send early marines in. You were sad and you were wondering why do I have so much time on a set? Oh. Sorry, I'm sorry. See, this is why I'm doing this late night stream, or this later stream, to make it up to you guys. I'm sorry, minions, but I hope you'll understand. I had some important things to do earlier this afternoon. DMZ. Okay. Hold on, what's DMZ though? Whoa. Okay, now everything's zoomed in apparently. Is it actually called DMZ? Demilitarized? Demon's Forest? No, that was another weird one. Oh, this, wait, actually, isn't this the one that they pulled? I just actually randomly found it, right? Because isn't this the one with like the weird forest architecture that was like dumb and blocked everything? And so all the pros were like, this is stupid. Yeah, see, this is the one. Yeah, see, 4 games played. 4 games played on this map. And then everyone was like, or no, sorry, 6. Wait, hold on. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 games played. 8 games played. Sorry, 8 games played. It even says it right here. I could have just freaking read the thing. Demon's Forest. This is the one that got pulled. Maybe not because it was Imba. Although, look at this ZVP, though. It's hilarious. But this, they pulled it really, really quickly. They're like, nope. But so did Battle Royale or Battle Royal also get pulled out or anything like that? It's so funny that it was Demon's Forest and I actually just typed in like DEM. Wait, there's a DMZ map also? Whoa, that's a weird map. That's a weird ass map. Oh wow, that's weird. Huh. So Oversky lost an Overlord early, that's not good.
연습 결과가 있어요. 과연 이영호 선수가
Oh, DMZ was a 2v2 map. Quickly retired from competition because SCV rushing the other team's Zerg player was nearly impossible to counter. It was replaced in Pro League with Vampire. Interesting. I wonder why it didn't come up on the map list though. So now Flash is actually killing his assimilators. Now does that stop Zerglings? Can Zerglings fit in between the assimilators? Yeah, those pink things are neutral neutral permanent disruption webs. Lings still fit. Okay. Demon's Force bugged out many units. Okay, I didn't realize that. Alright, good to know. What is Flash doing? What is he doing? What's he putting down? It's a factory. Hello, Hate AB? That's a little bit of a suspicious name. If that's real, it might not be real. If you are real, say something in the chat that's not hateful. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you're one of the hate bots that's been following me. Oh, okay, you are real. Is it Hate AB or is it like Hateab or something like that? Or Hadib? Sorry, I've gotten followed like by 12 different bots today that are known to be associated with hate raids, so I'm like a little suspicious. How's it going, Mr. Radis, by the way? Noob to go to, okay. No worries, man. It was just a coincidence that your name had hate in it, and I was being sus of like all these bots following me, so don't worry about it. Oh, that's right, there's the outer ring also. You can't get through unless you mine through it, I guess? So he's gonna... There's the neutral... This map is so weird. You get followed by bots, but they follow them that they default... It's interesting. Do you stream, Mr. Radis? That might be... Maybe that's why? I don't know. Hate bots is... There have been these things lately called hate raids. They're calling them hate raids. And basically there are a bunch of bots that stream into certain streams and just say racist stuff basically, and I've never seen that myself, but I've heard that. So like there's this guy here, see that name, Haas00312. There's a ton of bots with that same name and like variations, and I've heard that the Haas bots are all associated with the hate raids, so I don't know. I haven't actually experienced. I mean, no one's gonna probably... I'm a small stream, so probably no one's gonna bother, but I think the Haas guys probably follow a lot of people just to gather info or something like that. I think they just follow everyone. Boss guess followed you. Interesting. I think they're now resorting to just putting Haas and then a random word. Because today I got followed by Haas Silver, Haas Contain, Haas Lunch, Haas Raspy, Haas Black, Haas Club, Haas Cap, Haas Second, Haas Scent. So, Haas Guess must be just another one of those weird names, I guess. Yeah, those lurkers were pro lurkers there. This is a weird game though. Yep, it's just a guess. Could be wrong. Oh, I didn't actually even see that you said Haas guess followed you. That's funny. Sorry. I'm a little bit of a noob at following chat sometimes. Is it possible for a name change? I don't know. I am not sure. I think so. I think you can change your name on Twitch, yeah, because I remember I've heard of some people that did change it. But I mean, I don't know how to do it. I just Google it probably and see. Yeah, well, if you changed your name, then people could steal it. But if you never change your name, then no one can steal it, right? Yeah. Some people make small changes or something like that. Some people, I had that happen with actually the #1 tipper on this channel. He used to be called like X Flippy or something like that, and then he changed his name to Flippy Leet, and I was like, wait a minute, is that the same Flippy? It threw me off for a minute. Oh, the old name won't be available. Okay. Minions seems like actually kind of a pretty elite name. Like that, it feels like a word that a lot of people would want to get that name. So it's like, did you get it like a long time ago? Is that why you have minions or something like that? I don't know. I guess a lot of people wouldn't want to go from, but like because like minions, like the yellow guys, you know, the minions, the movie meme things are so popular. I figured someone would take minions, right? Okay, you got it in Justin TV, nice. Dude, guess what I got? Actually, so because it's the 10th anniversary of Twitch, they sent me, like a little gift bag or gift box thing. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on in this game. Three Evo chambers? And so now I think Flash's plan was just like to turtle off 2 bases and to just like build up a 200 supply mech army and then try and move out, I guess. This is what it looks like. Oversky's like taking the map though now. Yeah, I mean he just must be getting ranged and melee upgrades at the same time, I guess, which makes sense against mech. All right, here we go. Flash pushing out with the mech army. So remember, this is the map that almost no Terrans could ever beat a Zerg on it. But this might be one of the few games where a Terran actually beats a Zerg because it's Flash. He's knocking down all the neutral buildings right now. He's trying to clear up the map and make it mobile. Oh, we got 4 Marines now. If God can't do it, nobody can. So check it out. So Twitch sent me. I don't know if you guys can see this. They sent me a Twitch pin and a GlitchCon pin. These are like fat pins too. These are big hefty ones, right? And they sent me a Twitch Plays Pokemon coaster is what it's called, I think. I don't know. I don't even know what this is. What year is this from? This is from 2009. Stop lurkers? Did I miss them? This gives you ledge PTSD. Oh, I missed. Okay, I gotta go back. Hold on. We'll watch this again because I can't miss stop lurkers because they're too elite. Stop lurkers against Goliaths. Oh, look at that. Sick trap. I mean, they're just Goliaths, so it doesn't do a ton of damage, but still. Flash was playing in the pro level starting in 2007. 2007. Yeah, I think Rip Flash is right. The Hydra flank as well. Yeah, that's what I thought. I never did that, but is that what this is from? I mean, they sent me like a little inventory sheet that describes what everything is, and it says Twitch plays Pokemon Praise It coaster. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but apparently this is a Twitch thing. There was a part where Helix Fossil. Is that a Pokemon thing? I'm sorry. Like I said earlier, I've never played Pokemon. Sorry. Anyway, I have a Helix. I have a Praise Helix coaster apparently. I got these pins, and I actually oh, this is from the Pro League, Mr. Radis. You want a Helix? You want this one? I'll send it to you if you want. I don't need it. You can have my Twitch swag. In many of the Pokemon games played by Twitch, we dropped our Pokemon. What does that mean? So how? I never played that. Was it like the emulator was responding to every Twitch message, and so like people could be typing up and down at the same time, and it would like do both, or something like that? Right now, Flash is playing against Over Sky. That's the game we're watching right now. People had a buffer and accept the newest command each time the buffer ended. Okay. So it's kind of like when one command ended, there was a little bit of a luck thing on who would get the next command in, basically. I mean, it sounds amazing. It sounds like a really cool thing. I just never got a chance to really watch it when it happened. That's amazing. That sounds really cool.
근데 뭐 이거는 그냥 드론만 빼주면 되죠. 드론만 빼주고 병력으로는 대기 정도에 골리하시면 그렇게까지
10K viewers. Crazy times. Although 10,000 isn't even like that much on Twitch anymore. Because it said this is from the Twitch plays Pokemon was 2014, right? And now like isn't the top stream ever concurrent like? This is, by the way, I mean, this game is just bonkers. Thank you for the recommendation. This is like, I'm not talking about it too much, but it's been pretty insane. Like, we're seeing lurkers and swarms against mech in the weird middle of the map in this strange place, and like the Zerg has weird expansions all over, and it was a part where you had to go 12 times right and then up, and if you went down you had to backtrack, and it took the stream a week to do it. Oh no, I bet. Oh, I'll bet. Oh, they must have mucked it up. That must have been epic when they finally did it though, right? Random commands kept selecting it in combat and giving you a "you can't use that" error. Huh. Of course people just trolled, right? They had to expect that. Was it did they ever Pro down? Did they ever do much, or was it just like a mess because no one could ever do anything, or did the Twitch chat actually win the game sometimes, or whatever, or do well? I wonder if there's VODs out there for that stuff. They did it. Okay. Oh, nice drop. Flash is still not even mined out in his main, by the way. This is interesting. Hooking on nicknames were crazy. Can you imagine? Well, I guess you don't have to imagine. Can I imagine Twitch chat crowdsourced naming. Oh man. So I actually also got from Twitch. Let's see the full list. I got the pins. Wait, I got a purple dino pin from Twitch GlitchCon. Penny Arcade Twitch pin. Oh, I got a Twitch coffee mug also. I don't know if you guys want to see it or not. And they gave me a jersey. Oh, and a trucker hat. So I got a. This is pretty cool actually. My favorite one. It's in my car right now. I'll bring it next stream or something like that. I got a trucker hat that has Justin TV on it. So it's got the Justin TV logo on it, which is pretty cool. And they actually gave me a Twitch jersey. So it actually it's purple, it has the Twitch logo, and it actually has moletrap on the back. And it's like a sports jersey, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, he got all the, well, do we know what upgrades he had? Maybe he got 3 chambers and then didn't actually, but see, oh, he has some lings here. I don't know if they ever clicked on the lings though. I wasn't paying attention to see what the upgrades were on the lings. But +3 cracklings are ridiculous. So, you know, it kind of makes sense. Not even Flash could overcome the map of the swarm. It's true. Wait, did he just do what I think he did? Let me see. Oh no, he ate a Hydralisk. I thought he ate another Defiler, which I thought was maybe BM or something like that. Poor Flash. So let's see. Oops. Battle Royale. Map stats. Battle Royale map stats. So this was. You guys see this? 95 games played. 4-10 versus Zerg. 4-5 ZVP. Not terrible. 71 Zerg versus Zergs played out of 95 games. And 1 PvP. 1 PvP the whole time. That's bonkers. No one ever wanted to play on it that wasn't a Zerg. It's crazy. Yeah. And Oversky was actually playing for Air Force at that time also. Do we want to watch Flash versus Savior, by the way? The 2 pariahs against each other in 2009? Or do we want to watch something else? Dude, Bake Magoji, I remember that map name. It's a fun name. But what was I saying though? Something about maps. Oh yeah, Oversky. Oh, take care, Total Wimp. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Good evening. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Oversky. He was played for Air Force Ace at the time. He was actually a really old school player. He was like from 2005 or something like that. I guess we can look it up, can't we? Oversky. Really old school player. So if we go to date reversed, we'll see when his first games were. Oh, look at that. 2002, guys. Oversky was even more old school than I thought. 2000. He started playing at the pro level in 2002, guys. That's crazy. And he was good back then. It looks like he was doing some pretty well. And then he kind of got washed up, and he was never really like that good. Like he was never like a high level player, super high level player or anything like that. But he was pretty good back then, and they got washed up, and then he was like not really a name at all, and then he went to Air Force Ace, and he actually played really well for Air Force Ace. You can see even on Air Force Ace, he was able to get into some of the Star Leagues. GOM Classic Season 3, GOM Classic Season 2. He got out in the first round, but he was able to get into those Star Leagues, which is pretty impressive. An epic ZVZ or PvP. Interesting. Okay. What's an epic ZVZ? I feel like Zero had some epic Zerg versus Zerg games. So let me see. I don't know. Like this is a 25-minute ZVZ. Is that epic? That's an option. But I know Zero played some like long ZVZs. Do we want to try this one maybe? Zero versus Effort. Where'd it go? Korean Air OSL. Let's see. Actually, well, it's a 25-minute VOD, but when does the game start? Okay, never mind. The game doesn't actually start until the 12-minute mark. So let me check that thread. Hold on a second. Yes, we can find some ZVZ games in this thread that are going to be good. Okay, here we go. Hold on a second. Let me pull this up here. Zero versus Hyuk. Yes. Oh no, the VOD's not available. Except there's a
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen.
a cast by Moletrap, but we don't want to watch that. All right, that's actually it's actually a short game, so that's not great. Let's see here. I'll give me a sec. I'm gonna find one. Don't worry. I'm gonna find one. It's Hogil versus Zero. Is this? Here we go. This is gonna be a good one, I think. Here we go. Zero versus Seige height into Zerg. He just called himself Zerg, but he also went by Hogil. All right. Zero is the red Zerg. Yeah, who wants to listen to Moletrap casts? Screw that. Screw that. Zero versus Hogil.
이런 식의 시작이라면 뭐 앞선 그 신동원 선수와 한상범 선수의 경기도 그렇고 오늘만큼은 전적과 상관없이 아주 대단한 기량들 결국 빌드에 의한 승부가 지금 진행이 되고 있습니다.
All right. Well, if you want to, you can go, hey, it's white people in the audience. You always got to show white people. Ah, and they've got a Korean energy drink.
피로는 국적을 가리진 않을까요?
Nice. Well, if you want to look it up, here I'll paste it if you want. If you want to watch it later. Wait, where'd it go? Hold on. English commentary by Moletrap. There we go. So I'll paste it in chat. I think. God, look at all the traffic lights. Are you kidding me? Alright, this is the other ZVZ that I skipped because it was a shorter game, but if you want to watch it with my commentary, there it is. It's supposed to be another I don't even know why it was interesting, but it was apparently an interesting ZVZ game. So there you go. Anyway, but this is supposed to be, I think this is gonna be an epic one as well. I don't know how they got the interface to work. I think probably they did some sort of back-end system where they captured the data that was going over the LAN and interpreted it in a way that they could turn it into the information. It's my theory, but I do not know. Some people think that they actually did.
해배로 직결될 수도 있긴.
So I think someone said that they thought they did recognition, like they took part of the screen and they did a screen cap and like translated it that way or something like that. There's a guy typing it in. Yeah, maybe it was Blackhand. Maybe it was, you were the one that was saying that before, Blackhand, that was saying that it's screen recognition or something like that. Which, you know, it might be. I'm not sure. Each person is assigned a number. Yeah, they had thousands of guys watching, all watching the screen, and it's like, okay, you're number 17 for the supply. If it says 17 supply, you hit your button, it'll change it to 17. You're number 16, you're number 18, and then whenever it hits their number, they hit their button. They just got thousands of people watching. Otherwise, it wouldn't be updated so quickly if there wasn't like a bunch of guys all hitting the button right next to each other. And they had to have thousands of guys for the supply and tens of thousands of guys for the minerals and the gas. I think that's the answer. Part of my screen is hidden. Fix the screen. Which part? Are you talking about on the left? Is it cut off on the left? Is that what you're talking about? Oh. Got it. How's that? There we go. I'm trying to balance with the minimap and also keeping this thing on screen and also not having to rearrange my whole layout too much, moving Chatcraft and everything. There we go. I think this is a wider VOD. I think it's part of it. Every single one of these VODs is like a different aspect ratio, a different size, and a different layout. It's so hard to keep track of it, unfortunately. Chatcraft seems great, but it's 6 a.m. and I'm tipsy. Oh, you're in Norway. Cool. Wide VOD for president. Yes. Dude, I want to visit Norway. I would love to visit Norway. Someday when travel is a possibility again, I'm going to visit Norway, I think. I've heard good things about it. Part of me wishes I could live in Norway, honestly. Or somewhere in Scandinavia. Alright, here we go. First big battle, looks like. Lots of Zerglings on both sides. Again, remember, 0 is the red one. Oh, his mute is... Oh! Hogil was trying to, like, do a timing there and going with Zerglings right before the mutas popped, but he didn't have quite enough to break it, and so now... And he made Scourge first. Interesting. So this is actually a really cool strategy. Send in the Scourge to chase the mutalisks off so that your superior Zergling numbers can kill their stuff on the high ground, or on the low ground, while the mutas are running away in the high ground and buying your Zerglings time. That is actually really, really smart. Such a cool play, actually, by Hogil. It's 5. It's 6 a.m. for both of you guys. Nice. Hey, well, that's why I have two. Usually have 2. That's why usually on Saturdays I do it earlier in the day so that it's not too late for Europeans. Yeah, we saw like a little bit of that. I think it looks like 0 didn't kill a lot with his lings though. It was just a couple there that killed like 1 drone, I think, but we didn't get to see it, I don't think. It's still, I'm really impressed with Hogil's strategy there though. That's really, really cool. I wish we'd gotten to know more about what happened with those Zerglings though in Hogil's base. Now he's going in to try and kill more. Oh, he actually got 2 drones! It's actually pretty good. 4 Zerglings.
정말 가뜩이나 가난해 죽겠는데 드론 2개 잡히는 건 너무 큽니다 지금.
1경기 때가 같은 김명호 선수는 뮤탈리스크 실수 나면 안 돼요 지금.
스커지만 스커지 요격만 잘하면 김명호 선수 아쉬울 게 없거든요. 스커지 막아야 돼요. 김상호
Sorry. Oh, is Hogo about to die? Because Zero has more mutas? No, Zero's running? Sorry. I'll go back. I'll go back. We need to watch the Scourge. I don't see 50 of them though. Up. It's almost 50. It's about 10 times less, but that's okay. Hogil's landing a lot actually onto his army. See, what is? I think Zero had his Scourge grouped with his mutas, and so he was like microing the mutas away, and so he didn't actually. His Scourge had free hits, and he didn't actually land them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a big supply difference. Oh, he's got. It's because he has no drones. By the way, on this layout, Zero's on the left. I guess I can change my little overlay thing.
왜냐면 이제 서두를 필요가 없거든요, 김명훈 선수는. 투캐스가 너무나도 안정적으로 지금 채취가 되고 있어서.
이 동선상으로 보면은 김명훈 선수의 앞마당이 김상욱 선수의 본진으로부터 직선 코스로 조금.
Put it right there, so you can see who's whom.
지형적으로는 저거 대 저거에서 조금은 불리했던 건데.
운도 안 따르네요.
원자 럭킬이 안 나옵니까?
Yeah, Hogil has like not a lot going for him right now at all. What are you guys doing up at 6 in the morning anyway? Hogil actually might have more. How many? I don't know how many drones Zero has actually. Your sleep schedule is messed up, yeah. Dude, my sleep schedule has actually been so messed up this week. I'm not knocking it because I've been up at 5 a.m. The last 3 days straight. And one of the days I wasn't even up till 5, or maybe 2 days straight, something like that. Not last night, but the 2 days before that. One of the nights I wasn't up until 5. I was up. I went to bed at like 11, and I woke up at 1 in the morning, and then couldn't get back to sleep until like 5. Oh, that is so many Scourge! He's gonna have to run forever against that many Scourge, and he's probably cloned them perfectly too. I have a babysitter in Norway open today. See ya, Corona. Nice. That's cool that things are doing okay there enough that you can go out and actually do some stuff. Congratulations. Is there a lot of vaccines in Norway? Have people been vaccinated a lot? Oh man. Oh, what? Zero lost all of his drones though. Wow. So Zero has more mutas right now. But Hogil has more drones actually. And Hogil is playing the defensive game now, which is interesting because I always give credit to Zero for kind of making that popular in ZVZ, right? But actually, here's Hogil doing it to him. Spore colonies. Oh no, and he's losing more drones too to these random mutas because he has spores at home so he can run his mutas out. He's got no drones. Zero's going all in. I think Zero's going all in counterattack. He's not trying to, he's not going back to defend and get drones. He's like, I'm just gonna go all in counterattack. Oh, he's gonna get the Spire? What is he doing? I don't know what he's doing. He's not focusing things very well.
김명훈 이거 아니면 36강에서 진 적도 없어.
He's kind of being a little too indecisive here. For maybe this isn't an all-in after all. Maybe he's just trying to distract him, and now he's making drones. 87% vaccination. Holy shit, mate! That is awesome. That is really, really good. Damn it! Now I really want to move to Norway. Jeez, that's cool. Do spores deal bonus damage? I don't think so. I'm not sure what you mean by bonus damage, but they don't have any kind of effect or anything like an acid spore or something. Look at their supply though. I don't think Zero's out yet. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing by chasing those mutas though. I think he just thought that eventually he would corner the mutas and kill them, and then he would have total control. But he made a colony. Oh, it was okay. Now he's making an evolution chamber. Oh man. But see, the Zero now is controlling things with these mutas, and he knows he has more mutas. And wait, he's not making any drones. I thought he was droning up behind that. Well, then Zero's dead. I thought he was making drones in the background. Is this a stalemate? Is this a stalemate? Because if Zero stops him from mining with his mutas, and Hogil can't get more mutas, look at this drone, doesn't know how to get to the minerals without dying. And Zero doesn't even have that many more mutas. He's got like 1 or 2 extra mutas. This is insanity. How's it going, Flip Bambino? Once this game is over, I can tell you more about Chatcraft if you want. Or there's a video. He sent the drone to the natural. Oh, it's mining minerals at the natural. Oh, genius. Wait, he smells it. Zero smells it. He smells it. And he's gonna mine with the other drone, his main. Okay, that Overlord doesn't matter though. Oh man. Wait, he's bringing his Overlord over there. Is he gonna try and move his Overlords in to soak up spore colony damage? The more time he waits though, the spores can regenerate hit points they lost earlier. Is this actually gonna end up as a stalemate? Neither player can move because Hogil has less mutas, but he has the spores. So Hogil can't go out and attack, and Zero can't go in and attack. Why is the Observer selecting those Overlords over and over again? Oh, because he's hiding a drone under there. And they're trying to select the drone to show that there is a drone there. Okay. So that's what the Observer was trying to select the drone. I think Hogil wins this anyway, though. Even if he loses that drone, I don't know. Look at his minerals, by the way. Hogil has 54 minerals. If he loses the drone, he can still build another drone. I think that's why he's not building the drone, because he wants to have it in reserve, so in case everything goes south and everything dies, he can rebuild and Zero can't, because Zero has 30 minerals. If Zero had 17 more minerals, he would win the game, because he'd be able to build drones in the background behind this. Is he mining gas with that drone now? It's got a gas in its mouth. It is, no, Zero has 6 Mutalisks, and Hogil has 4. Hogil knows that Zero isn't mining though, because if Zero was mining, he would have died by now. Because Zero would have made Zerglings. If he had 2 or 3 drones mining, he would have made Zerglings by now and sent them in. So he knows that he's not mining, otherwise he would have done something. So yeah, right now neither are mining. What is Zero doing? Oh, there's a Scourge? There's a random Scourge in his base? Oh, Flip Bambino doesn't want the Terrans to get a free win. He's putting some Zerglings on the map. Oh yeah, but I was gonna say there's a video that shows how Chatcraft works in the description on my channel too. That would actually be a good solution for Hogil to use his 50 minerals to make 4 Scourge. Oh, he got it! He got the drone! He sniped the drone! Are you kidding me? How did he do that? How did he thread the needle? The drone has overlords and mutas on top of it. He got it! Zero's a god! Now he can't make Scourge. I guess he couldn't have either, but like, he can still make a drone, but like, if he'd made Scourge, if he had Scourge to go with his mutas, I don't think this is a stalemate. I mean, I don't think Zero wins. I think it is a stalemate. That drone snipe was epic, though. But the thing is like, Hogil can make a drone, but he can never mine with it as long as Zero is on top of watching what's going on, right? So I think that's why it's a stalemate. I think if he kept that drone alive, yeah, there's the pause. There's the pause. Oh man, both of them have got to feel so dumb because Zero had that game in the bag and he threw it away, and then Hogil had the game in the bag and he couldn't clinch it either, and it turns into neither of them win. They both threw. Hogil's like, ah. Oh man. I wonder what they say to them in these situations. Do they say we're declaring that it's a stalemate, or I think they're asking him. I think they're saying, is it a stalemate? Yes it is, or no it isn't. And if he says no, it's not a stalemate, then they probably say like, okay, you have to do something in the next minute or something like that. You done goofed, man. Alright, so I think they restart then. Let's fast forward. I think they restart. There's the Kesper referee saying what's happening. They're doing a replay of the beginning of that game earlier when Hogil did pretty well actually. Let's see if we can see what. Wait. This is all replay. The second game isn't on this VOD. What? Where's the VOD? No, I want to see the replay of it. Damn it. They don't show this. They don't know this. Have the second game here. Let's see if maybe if I copy paste it. It doesn't have it. I don't know how to find the real game. Although the real game might not matter, because it's not as cool as the stalemate game, right? I don't know what to say here. Let's see if we can find it, and maybe there'll be another link here. Yeah, I don't know where attempt number 2. I don't know why they didn't have it as you're just fine with it being a tie. Yeah, right. Wait, Zero got second place in the ABC Mart MSL? How did I not know that? He got to the finals and played against Flash? I didn't know that. What the hell? Maybe we should watch those games. All right, let's see if we can find Hogil. Close your eyes if you don't want it spoiled. Aztec. Okay, let's see if this is it. Nope, it's the same VOD. They literally don't have... They literally don't have the real game on here. But then I guess we can spoil it, right? Because if there's... We can't watch it anyway. Hogil ended up winning that game in the redo. Unless was this when they announced the ending thing? Did they announce that Hogil had won? No, they didn't, did they? No, because otherwise at the end they wouldn't be showing him getting ready for the next game. I was like, maybe the Casper referee that said that they awarded the game to Hogil or something. Yeah, they never left the booth. Yeah. Let's see if there's a Team Liquid thread. Recommended. Super secret spoiler of awesome. Oh, this is the thread for the whole Star League, I think, or something. No, this is just these groups. It was the middle game. I don't know how to find like the they wouldn't post the VOD in the live thread anyway. So I don't know how to find the VOD. I don't know where you would find that game. I think it's just gone. I think this is not there. All right, well, hey, we got an epic ZVZ, right? We got an epic ZVZ. In the second game, in the search, the redo... No, because it's a different map. It's a different map. So I think they had a best of 3. And... Zero won the first game. And Hogil won the second game. And then the third game was this one, where it was they had to redo it. It must have been a best of 3. Because they wouldn't do the redo on a different map. They wouldn't do the redo on a different map. But that's why it's the same date. Because it was a best of 3 on the same day, I think. But yeah, I don't know what to say about that. PC definitely does have the best haircut. It's true. Let's see if we can find a nice PvP then. Because we were talking about ZVZ or PvP, might as well do one of each, right? Let's see. Here we go. Let's see if this one has VOD. Nope, no VOD there. A lot of the old VODs got taken down. How about this one? Gumchi versus Songho. I'm not even sure why this is epic, but this is in the like Epic Games thread, so let's find out. Oh, very few pixels on this game. Another PvP stalemate, maybe? Is it? I don't know. I don't know what this... I don't know if we've watched this game before or not. I could look and see. Maybe I'll look and see just in case. I'll try. I won't spoil it though. Oh wait, we have seen this game. This is the... We have seen this game recently, actually. Let me see if we can find a different one. Alright, this one works. I can tell you why I know we've seen this one if you want. But we watched this a few weeks ago, I think. Zero. Oh, much more pixels on this one too. Look at that. Look at that pixel action going on. It's another wide VOD. Wide VOD for president, right? Alright, so this is PvP. And I don't know actually who these guys are that well. Oh, that's stats, right? So stats is purple. Alright. And who is that again? I already forgot. Flying. Okay. Right? Did I get that right? Hold on. Checking his name. Look at this thing here. Yeah, flying is yellow. Okay, okay. Let me get this on the screen before I forget it. Stats. Purple versus flying. Yellow. More white guys in the audience. Well, you found it? Oh snap! All right. Well, it sounds like you guys want to watch the. Do you guys want to watch the other one? It's probably not as good. Second half of this VOD. Oh, you found the Korean. Oh, okay, okay. Wait, is this Alright. Do you guys want to watch the other one? Just for closure? Alright. Here we go. Skip forward to the game. Oh, this is the replay again. Here's the actual game. Alright. So, I don't want to change my overlay again. I'm just going to leave it. I'll take it off. Then we'll do the PvP after that. Anything other than PvP? PvP's fun though. I mean, I'll leave it up to the chat. If you guys agree, I like PvP, but if no one likes PvP, we don't have to watch it. But earlier, the request was Epic ZVZ or PvP, so. Alright. Guys, I gotta use the restroom real quick, okay? I'm just gonna leave this going. I'll be back in a few real quick.
물론 어떤 그 승패는 이제 경기가 끝나봐야 하는 것이긴 합니다만 경기 내적인 어떤 평점을 매겼을 때는 김상욱 선수가 사실 객관적인 어떤 그 점수는 좀 더 받지 않을까 이런 생각이 들거든요. 그 정도로
레어.
예, 적극적입니다 지금.
김상욱 선수는
자, 김명현의 저글링이 달리고 뭐 이에 맞서는 수비 경원의 김상욱도 기본 배치해 놔요. 김상욱도 나오네요.
이걸 여기서 해처리가 아무래도 빠르다 보니까 김명훈 선수 저글링 잘 살려야 되고요. 네, 저글링으로 뭔가 근데 이런 식으로 지금 저글링으로 팽팽한 관계만 유지를 해도 드론 숫자를 줄여주지 못하면 공중전 가도 김명훈 선수가 쉽지는 않습니다.
김명훈은 그냥 개수를 축적하고 있는 것 같고 김상욱 선수는 레어 같습니다만 김상욱은 발업에 투자를 한 것 같고요.
아무래도 김상욱 선수가 부유하다는 것 때문에 드론을 좀 한 기라도 줄여주려는 움직임인데 아직까지는 수비가 좋고요.
네.
김명훈 선수가 선발업했군요.
자, 그리고 김명훈 선수 저글링 뭐 다수 생산하지 않았습니다. 이 정도가 다 물론 본질적 있는지는 알 수 없습니다만은.
여기서 양 선수의 선택, 저글링에 좀 더 힘을 실을 것이냐 아니면 공중전을 생각해서
김상욱이 저글링을 많이 뽑은 것 같아요.
네, 이거 김명훈 선수도 지금 어느 정도는 상대 저글링의 역습에 부담을 느껴서 안정적으로 성끈 짓고 그래 어차피 저글링은 승부 못 봐. 그래서 지금 개수 올리는데 김상욱도 생각이 똑같아요. 김상욱도 지금 개수 오히려 더 빨리 올리고 있거든요. 결국 공중승부로 넘어갔습니다 지금. 근데 이런 식으로 넘어가면 김상욱이 좋다는 거예요. 결국 빌드대로 가는 거거든요.
그리고 서로 간에 같은 마인드로 더블이란다 더블 게스 그렇죠. 두 번째 게스 한 다음에 공중윤이 뭐 이러면은 성큰 안 박은 쪽이 유리하죠. 서로 간에 그렇게 했을 경우에는.
김명훈의 저글링이 뭐 딱히 뭐 할 수 있는 게 있을지요.
드론의 여유가 있죠.
그리고 김상욱은 성큰에다가 자원 투자할 거로 갖다 좀 저글링을 좀 더 찍어서 김상욱 선수가 저글링이 좀 더 많아요.
드론도 부족한데 상대에게 좀 밀리는 감이 있는데 성큰까지 희생을 했고 자 이대로 공중전은 좀 쉽지 않은데요 김명훈 선수.
찾아보려고 합니다만 잘 틀어막고 있어요 김상욱.
김상욱 선수가 이게 정말 저그전이 가장 큰 약점일까 싶을 정도로 굉장히 지금 안정감이 느껴지고 있거든요.
신동원도 그렇고요.
이거 김명훈 선수가 지금 글쎄요 굉장히 지금 잘 싸워야 됩니다.
자, 근데 이제 본격적으로 뮤탈 스커지 교전으로 이제 확전됩니다.
요거 한타로 김명훈 선수가 뚜렷한 득점을 좀 해야.
왜냐면
안 그러면 이건 무난히 못 이겨요.
스콜지의 비중은 김명훈 선수가 많아질 수밖에 없는데 그렇다면 뮤탈을 모으지 못하니까 줄여줄 때는 지금일 때거든요. 뮤탈이 더 모이면 더 못 줄입니다.
자, 오버로드 하나가 막다 툭! 자, 오버로드 지켜야 돼요. 지금 앞서고 있긴 하지만 김상욱 선수 병력 많이 뽑았고요. 오버로드 하나 뭐 잡아야 됩니다. 김명훈 다 잡아놓으면 오버로드. 아이고.
이 뮤탈리스크도 김상욱 선수 좀 많아 보이고 김명훈 선수가 이제 스커지들이 있어가지고 김상욱도 함부로 이제 싸움을 못 걸고 있긴 합니다만 그런데다가 저글링도 지금 김상욱 선수가 많아 보이고요.
이거 드론 차이. 김명훈 선수가 지금은 계속 수비 위주로 가다가는 지금 현재로서는 답이 없습니다. 좀 더 적극적인 치고 빠지는 형태가 되든 단순히 지키고 무탈만 계속 모으면 김상욱이 계속 늘어나요.
그렇죠. 김상욱도 계속 모으는데요.
특별히 싸움을 뭐 실수하지 않으면 차이가 날 리가 없죠. 격차 그대로 갈 거 아닙니까? 자, 김상욱은 대신 저 여유 있게 지금까지 잘 싸웠습니다. 빌드에 우위도 있고 그 우위를 지켰어요 지금까지.
결국 스콜지의 비중은 계속 높아지고 있고요 김명훈 선수.
빌드에 우위가 있었던 데다가 썬큰에 투자도 안 했기 때문에.
자 이제
지금인가요?
저 스콜지의 향방에 김명훈 선수 운명에 달렸어요. 뮤탈리스크는 김상훈 선수가 분명히 앞섭니다.
자, 김명훈 선수 이거예요.
그냥 계속 이대로 유지되면 진다는 거 뻔히 알고 김명훈 선수 칼 뽑았고요.
스콜지가 대박이 나야 김명훈 선수가 16강 가는 거거든요. 지금 타이밍밖에 없어요 지금.
스커지가 중요한 거예요. 스커지가 어떻게 붙느냐.
하이드리스크 옆에서 무빙을 했어요.
네, 김명훈 선수가 뭐 사실 기회도 아니죠. 그건 시간대밖에 없었기 때문에
저런
결국
찬스라기보다는 마지막 기회.
예, 결국 김상훈 선수의 이 경기는 예, 거의 잡을 가능성이 높습니다.
자, 이 싸움에서 서로 맞대응해서 버틸 수 있습니까, 김명훈이?
네, 뭐 김명훈 선수도
그냥 도망가죠. 그냥
네.
도망갈 수밖에 없죠.
열심히
아까 그 경기가 또 이게
이번엔 꽁무니를 빼는 적이 김명훈이에요.
네, 그 챔버 짓진 않겠죠.
네, 기가 막힌 뭐가 있어야 됩니다. 자, 아직 승부는 김명훈 아직 포기하지 않았어요.
네,
경력 차는
아,
납니다만.
근데 뒷판이
김명훈 선수 좀 전에 상대 스쿼지 찍어잡는 거 되게 잘했는데.
일단 싸움이 중요합니다. 어차피 김명훈도 안 돼요. 어차피
그냥
김명훈.
싸워요, 그냥 싸워요.
네.
컨트롤 안 하죠 김상욱은.
자, 근데 스커트도 안 합니까, 김명훈? 오늘 힘 나빠졌네요. 이거 뭐죠? 뒤통수 치면.
와, 경기가 양 선수.
그래도 차이가 나네요. 10개 정도
네,
맞습니다, 유닛이요.
어떤 일꾼 차이가 이제 제법 나고 있는 상황이다 보니까.
네. 그래도 이게 정말
야, 거기서
아주 재밌네요, 경기가.
Alright, I'm back.
끝나고.
Sorry about that.
물론 김명훈 선수는 필사적인 컨트롤을 했고 김상욱은 수가 많으니까 대충 대강 컨트롤한 감이 있긴 있죠. 그냥
What did we decide about PvP?
어택 땅으로 싸웠잖아요. 근데 그런 것도 감안해야겠지만 그래도 구 숫자 차이가 나는데 김명훈이 그렇게 대등한 싸움 하다니.
Trying to read back in chat here.
김상훈 선수가
Looks like no one said anything. We can do something else.
지금 상태에서 저글링과 함께 들어갈 필요성이 있습니다.
It's true. PvP is 2/3 P. Alright, we've got one vote for PvP. We've got one vote against it.
네, 주도권 자체를 가질 수가 있거든요.
아닌데 이대로
How's the sound, by the way?
무조건적으로 계속 벌어지진 않습니다. 이제는 가만 놔두고 서로 모으고 그러면은 컨트롤로 격차를 극복할 수 있을 정도의 숫자 차이로를 향해 갈 수도 있어요. 지금
You can still hear me.
드론이
Alright, well, let me fix that. Hold on.
분명히 벌어지는데
결국
I just didn't know if the balance was good because it sounds like the game might be a little soft. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I guess I could set up a monitoring thing where I can actually hear what you guys hear, but it'd be kind of a hassle. It's fine? Okay. Alright, let's get it over with. I hate seeing Zero lose. He's my boy. Here we go. I think they're the same positions though, right? Yeah. Yellow is Zero. Kim Myung-un. And Zero is getting wrecked. That look on his face. No. Hogil knows he's won. GG. Damn, that's around 16 too. Hogil's going to the quarterfinals. Alright, we got closure. Whew. We know what happened. Thanks for looking it up, minions. Oh, look at Zero. Oh, poor guy. I just didn't have time for the. I didn't want to spend too much time trying to Google it. But that's usually what I do is I look up their Korean names and I copy paste the Korean names into YouTube to try and find it. Because this is on this is on GameNet YouTube channel. I don't know if you guys can see it on GameNet. And so they have a lot of the old games now on GameNet's channel. Yeah, some of them, there's a couple of games that I've run into where they end up ending pretty too early and it's kind of lame. All right, let's see. Let's see if there's another good game to watch here. How about ZVP? How's that sound? This is supposed to be a good game. This is from our unusual StarCraft thread again. Free versus great. It's gonna be another cool. I think this is gonna be another cool game from the description I saw. I won't spoil it for you what's gonna happen, but it's gonna be neat. Who did I say this was? Free versus great. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Oh god, yellow versus fake yellow. No! No! So hard to cast. I think I did. Didn't I cast that game in like 2009 or something like that? Yeah, I think so too. I think free probably has an edge. I think free's probably a little bit better than great, but it could really go either way. This is from 2009. I think I must have cast that game back in the day, yellow versus fake yellow, but I don't remember. Maybe I'll cast it again for like April Fool's Day or something like that. Or that, you talking about the July Zerg game where July Zerg was yellow and yellow was red? Oh god, I hated casting that one.
판단할 수 있는 근거가 되는 것이기 때문에 차명환 선수도 자신에게 티켓이 주어졌을 때 그 티켓을 활용을 해서 확실히 좀 그 그러니까 주력 어떤 적으로서의 자리를 확고하게 할 수 있을 만큼의 성적을 낼 필요가 있겠죠.
그렇죠.
네, 견제받을까봐 미네랄 뒤로 숨었습니다.
네, 진정한 에이스가 되기 위해서는 끝낼 수 있을 때 확실하게 끝내줘야 되고 위기 상황에서 팀을 구해내야 돼요. 네,
Was this during Protoss reign?
경쟁을 하다 보면 두 선수가 다 잘할 수도
When was
있어요.
Protoss reign?
이렇게 투톱 체제로 갈 수가 있는 거예요. 네, 그런 시너지 효과를 차명환
There was
선수와
Bisu reign in 2007.
그렇습니다. 뭐 유준이 차명환 선수 계속해서 잘해주게 되면은 송병구
Was there a time when Protoss were reigning though? Other than Bisu?
보여줘야 됩니다.
네.
자, 캐논 2개 소환하고 있는 윤용태
I don't remember. I'd have to check the
네.
저울링 나오는 타이밍까지 확인하고 있는 윤용태
check the
선수입니다.
Star League's
이번 그
stats.
신규 맵의 일반적인 평가는 좀 저그가 좋다.
Let's see, how long have I been on for? 2 hours?
팀 내에서 저그가 성장을 하는 것이 참
It feels like I've been streaming longer, but maybe it's just because I started later, so it's weird.
선수라든가 또 유진희 선수 그리고 주영달 선수에게 기회를 지속적으로
I do think you're right though. Free and great are probably very well matched players. I think it's gonna be a good one. Yeah, this is 2009. So I mean, free was definitely one of the top Protoss players at the time. It's interesting watching these old games and thinking about how, I don't know if you guys have been watching ASL recently, but the Forge Fast expansion build was like the only Protoss versus Zerg build from like 2000 early until like recently, and then recently, boom, Gateway First is now the thing. No one does Forge First anymore at all, almost. It's kind of crazy. It's a little ridiculous that the meta was so solid for so long, and then just change so fundamentally. It's weird. It's very weird. So now it's a little bit weird to see these Forge expansions. I mean, I'm still trying to get used to the the gateway expands that we see on ASL and what have you. So right now, Flip Bambino has bought 4 packs of Zerglings, and earlier Daniel Landers bought 4 Marines. So it's even supply. Maybe someone should buy 4 Zealots is actually too much. But 2 Zealots feels like they would just get overwhelmed by those units. That's kind of interesting.
윤용태 선수가 미리 또 파일런을 건설을 하면서
Maybe
또
3 zealots is a
필요에 따라
match.
또 캐논까지 건설을 해야 되는 그런 부담감도
Remember when Forge first
지금
was
안고
a
있어요.
revolutionary? Yeah, well, I mean, Forge first went pretty far back. Some people were already doing Forge first in like 2003, I think. It just wasn't the only build. Like after 2007, it was like the only build that you could do basically versus Zerg, or the only one that anyone did like all the time.
그런 것들을 잘 차명한 선수는 해내고 있습니다. 하지만은 지금 정찰을 계속 당하고 있는 이런 점들은 지금 차명한 선수가 포기를 하는 거죠.
I'm not sure if they did Forge first back in the day, because yeah, they didn't have it builds back then. Maybe they probably did Forge first because they were bad. Like they were probably doing like Forge, like pylon Forge in their main, and building a cannon next to their supply line, or like 3 cannons at their ramp or some shit. It's probably what they were doing back in the old day when it was really bad. Yes, indeed, great versus free. It's like the two things that you want in something that you're buying. Do you want a quality product, or do you want to not pay for the product? This is the battle. The battle of quality versus accessibility, I guess.
프로브로 정찰을 계속 해본 결과 해철이 늘어나는 타이밍도 약간 늦고 이러니까 뭐 뮤탈리스트를 쓸 수 있겠구나라는 이런 생각을 했었던 것 같습니다. 그렇기 때문에
If you name yourself great, you have to have good games. No, you have to have great games. You can never have a game that's only good. How are you doing today, Dr. Dinger Donger? It may be that game. We'll have to we'll have to wait and see. Oh, is he gonna get that? Is he gonna get it? He's gonna get it. He's not gonna get it. The second Scourge isn't gonna land. Is it? Wait, no, there's no cannon there. He's almost killing several of these Corsairs, but not quite. It's never too late. Dude, I saw the other day on the ladder, I saw Tasteless get proxy hatch contained in a ZVP where he was Tasteless the Protoss, and he thought the other guy was going Hydralisk all in, which I thought that was the read that I got too. And so he built like 8 cannons and really crunched up, and then like after he like built up some stuff, he's like, all right, well the Hydralisks aren't coming, and after he got the Corsair out, the hatchery was outside of his base. Right, is that what you're talking about, minions? You watched the same game? Yeah, it was insane. Like, and then there's like a hatchery with sunkens and stuff. Or is this? Are you talking about a pro game? The Brood War one we watched. I'm trying to remember that. I'm having a hard time remembering it for some reason though. But I don't think I'm mixing things up. That also happened to Tasteless, because I remember him reacting to it and him being like, that was weird, and he kind of didn't know how to deal with it exactly, you know? Uh-oh, hold on a second. I actually just got a text from someone asking if they can ask a first aid question, so like this is a little bit important if someone's hurt. Sorry guys.
야, 해철이 하나 더 늘리고 있습니다. 전진해서 늘리고 있어요.
네오 메두사거든요. 네오 메두사. 사실 옛날 메두사 같으면 꿈도 못 꿀 그런 일들이 지금 벌어지고 있는 거예요.
야, 테란과 프로토스 밸런스를 조정하기 위해서 저 지역에 터렛을 건설하게끔 만들어줬는데, 야, 그걸 이용해 차명한 선수가 재치 있는 플레이를 지금 하고 있습니다.
해철이 하나 더 늘리고 있습니다. 공격적으로 생활 용도예요.
커세어로 지금 눈으로 확인을 할 수는 있을지언정 밖으로 지금 나가지는 못하는 이런 상황입니다. 마치 드랍할 것 같이 분위기를 조성해놓고 있거든요. 오버로드가 3기씩 이쪽에 히드라와 그 다음에 계속 왔다 갔다 움직이고 있기 때문에 가장 정면을 지금 신경 안 쓰고 있는 상황이 윤용태 선수의 상황입니다.
그렇죠.
네.
Sorry guys, give me a minute here. Dinger.
가져가고 있는 차명한 선수기 때문에
My friend's
병력을
cat
다
attacked her.
하고 있다는 사실을 유현태 선수에게 보여주고 있거든요.
야, 이게 지금 여기 럭커 버로 해놓고 뒤쪽에 이제 스포 성큰 뭐 이렇게 건설되면 야 이거 지금 크립 퍼지는 것만큼 이제 또 성큰이라든가 이제 방어 타워가 건설되기 때문에
I think Dr. Dingernonger had the right idea after all.
뚫고 나오든가 뭔가 해야 되는데 준비가 아직 옵저버 병력이 준비가 많이 안 됐고 옵저버도 없어요.
옵저버 터리가 아예 없는 거 아닌가요 지금?
예. 셔틀부터 지금 생산한 것 같은데요.
로보틱스는 올라가 있습니다만 옵저버 터리가 확인이 안 되고 있습니다.
네.
이러면
일단 다 나가죠.
예, 지금 당장은 못 나오죠.
예. 그러면은 정면은 그만큼 또 압박을 받을 수밖에 없는 거고. 예, 물론 뭐 자원적인 지금 손해는 전혀 없기 때문에 윤용태 선수가 뚫고 나오거나 뭐 이럴 가능성은 분명히 있습니다만은 이 건물이 건설되는 시간이 오래.
Where are I can't even tell where these Sunkens are. Are they right outside of his front door?
영원히 못 나올 수도 있습니다.
네.
자, 입구 쪽 지금 막고 있는 차명한 선수.
That's so weird.
나가면서 앞으로 정면으로 리버를 동반해서 뚫고 나가는 그런 방법을 생각해 봐야 되는데 그 타이밍에 차명한 선수 멀티는 정말 잘 들어가고 있거든요. 먹은 만큼 충분히 쏟아낼 수 있는 차명한 선수 체제로 갈 수 있습니다.
네.
해철이 지금 다수를 지금 보유하고 있기 때문에 지금 계속해서 병력 충원이 가능한 거예요.
예. 그러니까 정면에 뭐
How does this even work?
놓지 않아도 될 만큼.
He's literally just gonna. But there's unbuildable terrain outside of the natural too, so he can't even build too far in. But he's just going for a super contain. He's like, you can't break out of this contain. Normally the Protoss would build up a death ball and move out, but if there's too much stuff there, he can't storm the buildings.
이 전진의 처리를 바탕으로 그냥 승리할 수 있는 거죠, 차명한 선수가.
두 개를 준비하고 있는 윤영수
예.
선수입니다.
속업까지 확실히 해서 셔틀 한 2기, 3기 동반해서 커세어와 함께 리버 떨구고 뭐 이런 식으로 견제를 해야 되겠네요, 윤영수 선수.
어떻게든 피해를 줘야 되는 윤영수 선수예요.
예, 이제 오버로드 잡아주는 이런 선택이 굉장히 좋죠. 야,
세 많이
이거-
잡았습니다.
예, 아주 대박을 터뜨렸네요, 이 커세어가.
여기서 잡아주고 오른쪽으로 빠지고 있는 윤영태.
게이트웨이 부지런히 늘려야 됩니다.
예, 병력 트럼 한번 만들어주고 나서 타이밍 한번 노려보는 것도 나쁘지 않은데 견제 타이밍.
네,
셔틀 3개까지 늘리고 있는 윤영태 선수.
네, 셔틀 속업까지 해가지고 이제 커세어 그다음에 셔틀 이런 식으로 계속 운영하면서 뭐 정면 막아놔라. 그럼 거기다가 자원 쓰는 동안에 본진 쪽이라든가 이런 쪽은 허술할 거 아니냐라고. 어디 갑니까?
네. 앵크 쪽 왔다가
네.
피해만 못 뒤쪽으로 빠졌습니다.
거의 리콜 수준으로 커세어와 셔틀이 이제 지상 병력을 내려놓으면서 다니면은 오히려 앞에 이제 지어져 있는 전진의 처리가 독이 될 수 있어요. 거기서 갖다 들이받아주면 좋은 거지. 사실 지어놓고 상대도 안 해주고 이런 드랍 견제가 성공을 하게 되면은 전진의 처리는 그냥 자원 쓴 거밖에 안 될 수 있는 거거든요.
그렇죠.
네.
어마어마한 지금 자원을 사용했죠.
어마어마하죠.
예.
스크래지 뽑아놨어요.
네.
자, 이것만 막으면 차명한 선수는 상을 좋게 계속 유지할 수 있는 건데요.
이거 한 3차례 4차례 막아야 됩니다.
네.
프로토스가 자원 손해가 없기 때문에 한 번 떨어질 때 유닛이 리콜 수준으로 떨어지거든요.
그렇죠.
셔틀 오버로드 잡히면 다크템플로 못 봅니다.
네.
그렇죠. 오버로드가 끊기고 있습니다. 작게 불러가지고 잘 알아봤거든요.
이 초기 대응이 참 중요했는데 초기 대응을 이 차명원 선수가 잘 못했네요 지금.
하나가 날아갑니다.
병력도 많이 투자하는 것도 아닌데, 이야, 이거는 이용해서 확실히 해처리 하나를 날려버리는 그런 그림입니다.
템플러 기다리고 있었어요.
예. 해처리 하나 날렸고 여기 이제 방어타워 아끼는 알파 건설을 해야 되는데 사실 많은 자원이 지금 전진 해처리에 투자가 된 그런 시점이라서 지금 수비만 어쨌든 잘 해내게 됐으면 이후에 이제 프로토스에서 답답하게 만들 수도 있었을 텐데
정리도 안 됐습니다.
오버로드
네.
와야죠. 오버로드.
I'm really sorry, guys. My friend is having this issue. I'm so sorry. I'm like not paying any attention at all. Hopefully the game is interesting enough though.
처리도 깨진 데다가 지금 병력도 지금 다
But I'm having to coach my friend through how to like clean her wound, basically.
그리고 히드라까지 계속 손해를
네.
보고 있는 차명한 선수입니다.
전진의 처리 좋은데 문제는 상대방이 상대를 안 해주면 전진의 처리는 좀 어색해진다는 거.
자, 오늘 투자했는데 투자한 만큼 효과를 보지 못하고 있어요.
네.
다시 한번 드랍 준비하고 있는 윤영태 선수입니다.
프로보틱스.
잘 찾고 있죠.
네.
이제는 드론 견제만 당해도 유현태 선수가 좋은 상황입니다. 지금
네.
멀티수가 동수거든요. 멀티 더 이상 깰 필요도 없습니다. 돌아다니면서 견제만 해줘도
네.
그리고 병력 관리 해주면서 상대방 병력 갉아먹고 이런 정도만 해줘도 유현태 선수가 좋아요.
계속해서 빈틈을 노리고 있는 윤영태 선수입니다.
정면은 못
Look at that contain! Sunkens for days. And he's like, I'm gonna ferry my whole army out on the side to avoid the entire contain.
예.
잡고 있어요.
자, 러커 올라와야 돼요. 러커 올라와서 다리 쪽 잡아놓고 그다음에 히드라랑 이제 오버로드 조합으로 상대방의 그 병력들을 못 나오게 만들어야 됩니다. 이 러커도 너무 지금 구역이 좁아요.
네. 오히려 병력 실어 날라서 유현태 선수가 저쪽 쪽에 멀티를 할 수 있겠는데요. 그런 식으로 운영을 해도 지금 차명한 선수가 딱히 손쓸 수 있는 방법이 없어요.
괜찮은 방법인 것 같습니다. 그거는. 예.
네. 자, 위쪽으로 병력을 잠깐 놓고.
네.
공사를 준비 중이에요.
자, 이게 하이템플러가 지금 대기하고 있는데 너무 지금 낭비로 치면 안 됩니다.
템플러가 제대로 들어갔죠?
네. 이 옵저버를 잡고 그냥 한순간에 확 들어가가지고 지금 저 캐논 라인 건설되기 전에 밀어야 되는데 오히려 지금 저 해처리는 그냥 기어서 올라올 수가 없는 것이고 아래쪽에 쳐져 있는 전진 해처리.
러커를 끊어주고 있습니다.
전장을 유현 선수 안마당 쪽에서 지금 활용을 안 해줘버리면 그만이거든요. 이쪽 지역에서 오히려 차명한 선수가 들어갈 수밖에 없는 상황이 됐어요.
옵저버 잡았죠?
또 이쪽으로 올라오는데요.
기회 많지 않습니다. 이쪽까지 내주게 되면 차명원 선수 진짜 전진의 처리 때문에 지게 된 거예요.
그렇죠. 중간중간에 오버로드 잘 끊어주고
네.
자, 이 템플러도 지금 캐논도
자, 셔틀!
또 살리네요.
차명원 선수 스커지 도달이 조금 더 빨랐었는데 이것도 막히면 곤란한데요. 예, 조금 더 병력 충원 아직 안 됐기 때문에 히드라가 반부대만 와도 될 것 같은데요. 네.
막혔습니다.
네.
I'm sorry, guys. So she got scratched by a cat, and at first I thought it was her cat that scratched her, and she has like some sort of thing in the wound that looked funny, and I was like, oh well, you know, you should clean it with this and put a band-aid on, some antibiotic cream or whatever. And then she said, oh yeah, it was a feral cat that I caught, and it scratched me getting into the trap, so she could get it fixed. I was like, wait, you got scratched by an angry wildcat? Are you current on your rabies vaccine right now? Because that shit don't F around. So I'm trying to like just talk to her about that stuff.
위쪽으로 병력이 올라오고 있습니다. 어떻게 이쪽 라인을 밀어내야지 희망이가 차면서
템플러
지키기만 하는 윤용태.
만약에 근데 여기를 또 못 지키게 된다 이러면은 9시 쪽에 이제 해처리가 펴졌기 때문에 그것을 바탕으로 6시 쪽에도 지금 해처리를 피고 있고 이쪽 해처리가 모두 이제 돌아가기 시작을 하면서 차명원 선수가 좋아질 수 있는 겁니다.
네.
윤영태 선수도 이번에는 완벽하게 지키고 저기를 바탕으로 치고 나가야 돼요. 그러니까 여기가 지금은 정면으로 치고 나갈 수는 없으니까 이쪽을 든든하게 수비를 해놓고 이 6셔틀에 탄 병력들이 뭐 상대방의 본진 안쪽으로 떨어진다거나 뭐 이래야 됩니다.
그렇죠.
예.
리콜 수준입니다.
예.
네.
본진 안쪽도 괜찮고 그리고 지금 추가로 하고 있는 그런 멀티 적도 상당히 좋습니다.
네. 이번에 수비를 잘해야 그런 공격을 할 수 있다라는 겁니다.
자, 위쪽 아래쪽
예.
언덕 위에 있는 병력을 실어서 위쪽으로 지금 내려놓고 있고요.
네.
템플러가 있습니다. 템플러 뭉쳤거든요.
자, 옥저버를 잡아줘야죠, 차명원 선수.
여기서.
하나 잡았는데, 예.
어떻게든 밀어내야 되는 차명원 선수인데
예.
윤용태가 너무나도
He's got 30 supply worth of shells.
뭐 밀어내지 못한다고 하더라도 병력 숫자만 줄여도 6시 확장 기지를
All just to avoid that stuff in the front.
돌리고 그다음에 시간이 돌린 상황에서 시간이 어느 정도 지난다면
I wonder if carriers would have been a better play. Honestly, like it's a little carriers is a little weird, but like
확장 기지를 가져가는 건 좋았는데 그거를 선방한 이후에 치고 나오는 타이밍은 약간 늦었어가지고 결국 계속 시간이 늦어지게 되면은 차명원 선수가 멀티가 돌아가기 때문에 곤란하거든요. 그래서 서로 실어 나르고 이제 나가야 됩니다.
all right.
예.
She seems to be okay for now, so I'm gonna talk to her tomorrow about it. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Paying attention to the crafting of stars again. He only has, did he lose some shuttles? I only see like 8 shuttles.
수비하는데 리버가 얼마나 큰 도움이 되는지는
He's winning because Protoss is mining out.
나타나지 않습니까? 그래서
Yeah, this is weird. So he's like, now got a double contain. He's just left all the buildings in front of his natural, and now he's doing like a soft contain with lurkers on the other side there. Because Protoss only has 3-4 bases, right? And Great has like every other base on the map almost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does he have 7 or 8 bases or something like that? Scourge are stupid. What do they do?
부시러 나르면서 리버도 지금 포함이 되겠어야 되는데 초급장 이제 돌아가는.
Hey, those were not stupid Scourge.
선수가 한시 지역 선택하고
Yeah, Scourge are really dumb sometimes. I don't know if it's a control thing or I don't know what is with Scourge, but sometimes the units are right there and they're just like, hey, there's a thing I want to attack. I'm going to stop and think about it. Look at it real closely. Oh, where'd it go? It's gone.
위쪽에서 자원 채취가 이루어지고 있고요.
예. 충분히 방어 가능했거든요. 지금 방어를 한 이후에 아무런 움직임이 지금 윤태 선수에게는 없어요.
예.
이쪽으로 병력을 계속해서 실어 나르고 있네요.
전진의 처리의 압박이죠. 이제는 전진의 처리가 되게.
It's almost free to go to the emergency room. Damn. See, you're making me want to move to Norway more and more.
이런 견제를 그러니까 대충 어느 정도.
Scourge don't have eyes? Oh shit. How do they find their targets?
여유가 생긴다면은.
I guess just the Overmind is controlling them?
전에 미리 이렇게 부지런히 좀 드랍을 다녔어야 되는데. 이제 가네요.
Well, that explains how blind they are, I guess. They're just literally blind.
네.
쪽에 방어 병력들이 많이 진짜 백이 좀 올라오고 있는 상황.
네.
위에서
이런 거 통해야 됩니다.
Where do you find out the lore of Scourge having eyes or not? Where do they say that? Is that in a rulebook somewhere or something? There's so many shuttles. He's literally ferried an entire death ball. Oh, nice storms. I mean, it was a little bit wasteful because he cast 3 at once, but it was still looked really cool. I'm actually gonna go back and watch that again. Like he used a magic box, I think accidentally. Did you hear the crane casters? Hold on, listen to the crane casters. Oh, that's great. That was a lot of lings. He probably could have killed all those lings with one storm, though. That's why it's a little bit funny that it's like, it looks really cool, but it wasn't actually the best play. Must have been some thick Templar with lots of energy stored up.
잘 잡아줬는데 그 이후 공격이 없어요. 그 이후 공격은 뭘로 했었어야 되느냐? 다름 아니라 다리 쪽과 대치하고 있는 이 병력들이 슬슬슬 밀고 나왔어야 된다라는 거죠.
I think she's okay. Yeah, I think she's gonna be okay. She had basically like in her wound, she had like some thing that was there, and it looked funny. And I'm not even sure what it is, honestly. So, but I was just telling her how to, like I said, how to clean it and stuff. Nice. See, those are good storms. But Freed is not breaking out. He's not breaking across that bridge, and he needs to. And it's so funny. This weird shuttle play is kind of cool, but it's not really gonna win him the game, you know. You can't get enough units and shuttles. I don't think going 20 shuttles was the play here. But also, I think he's not. Maybe he just needs to be attacking more spots. Like if he's got 8 shuttles, send 3 to 3 different bases. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if that's the right play or not. All right, we got some zealots on the board. A TAS. 1, 2, 3. Throwing the man lots in there. Okay, Seige Storm there. 3 kills, I think, on that Templar. It's gonna target down the hatch. See, this is what I'm talking about. You can drop a small amount of units and kill some stuff because the Zerg can't be ever at once that much.
이런 식의 공격들이 진작에 나왔어야 됩니다. 좋은데 뚫고 나와야죠. 이제는 계속 이제 정면으로 뚫고 나오기는 너무나도 힘들기 때문에, 그리고 6시 앞마당이 돌아가는 시점이기 때문에 6시 하나 깨진 거는 큰 데미지가 없을 수 있단 말이죠. 그래서 저 드랍을 바탕으로 상대방의 병력을 돌렸으면 이 병력들이 걸어 나오기는 불가능하니까 이쪽으로 다 타고 넘어오면서 이제는 저 다리 쪽을 뚫고 나와야 되는데 시간이 주어지면 더 뚫고 나오기 힘들어지는 겁니다. 그렇죠. 차명원 선수가 많이 먹고 있기 때문에. 그렇죠.
많이 먹고 있기 때문에.
집중을 해야 되는데요. 자, 커세요.
Without micro, that's correct. Yeah, they're just basically the units are just kind of like attack move at each other basically. And here I'll show you the picture that I have here. Oh, you can watch the video that's in the description as well. Here's the video or picture. So they're just like in this little arena and they just kind of attack different directions. There's Terran, Zerg, Protoss, a little triangle, and they attack every direction at once basically.
자, 위쪽에 병력이 지금 배치가 돼 있습니다.
네, 이제 차명한 선수는 옵저버만요.
But this is gonna be it looks like it's gonna be kind of a small battle. So a few units can win pretty hard when it's a small battle like this.
위쪽과 그다음에 아래쪽 모두 지금 견제해보겠다라는 그런 그 아이디어인데요. 위쪽은 막힐지언정 아래쪽은 안 막힙니다.
Oh no! GG. GG. Wait, were those bait shuttles? Were those empty bait shuttles? And here's his other 8 shuttles in the bottom? Those are hallucinations. Oh! I didn't see it. Nice. Oh, we got 2 zealots now. Hallucinated shuttles to bait, and going in with the real shuttles in the bottom on the other side of the map. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know if that mattered. I don't know if the hallucinated shuttles mattered. He keeps attacking the south spot. He's gonna have to waste 2 side storms on 1 lurker, isn't he? Oh, those are good storms. Oof. Archon, morph Archon. Doesn't matter, everything's gonna die. Is this GG? Right after these die? Yeah, for sure. For sure, you don't usually see, I don't know if... So many shuttles. What's the point? You think he's just having fun at this point? Maybe. But yeah, you don't see hallucinated shuttles that often. He probably knows what's going on, but it's still gonna scare the crap out of you if you see 12 shuttles come onto your screen, right? Oh man. Now is he gonna pull a switcheroo? He's gonna fake attacking the south where he keeps attacking and then actually attack the north? Nah, he just scourged a bunch of hallucinations. And now the real ones are here with the Archons. Actually, he got lucky because I think some of the Scourge could have killed the real ones. He's actually just dropping the main. This is kind of bonkers. I don't know what's going on here. How are you doing today, by the way? A TAS? Is it just a TAS? A toss? A toss? I keep, sometimes when people have numbers in their names, I think they're trying to be like leet, and the numbers are actually letters. 1, 2, 3 is like pretty obviously numbers, but like it also to me looks like RE, so it's like a tassery or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what the play was. Excuse me. But I don't think shuttles was the play. It was just so inefficient. He had spent so much money on the shuttles and he kept losing them. And they can't get a lot of units, right? So it's like maybe. Wait, are those hallucinated zealots? What is going on there? Did he hallucinate zealots for fun, or are those actual zealots?
디팔러도 나오고 업그레이드도 지금 잘 되고 있고.
It's pronounced however the hell you want. All right, sounds good.
셔틀의 병력을 태우고 있는데요. 윤용태.
예, 그리고 추가적으로 나오는 병력의 한계가 있기 때문에 윤용태 선수는 한방 병력 나가서.
That's what I was wondering. Like, is he about to recall some zealots or something? No, he's actually got real shuttles. He's actually loading these in real shuttles.
내려놓고 있는 윤용태 선수입니다.
Okay, so this time he's gonna ferry. This is the last hurrah. He's gonna ferry all of his units out, and he's gonna try and make a break out of there on land.
문제가 아니죠.
And it's gonna get failed probably because there's so much lurkers.
어,
He's like, I'm gonna run zealots into lurkers. That's a good idea.
생각을 지금 한 것 같아요. 그래서 위쪽으로 지금 병력을 실어 나르는 모습.
This map is called Neo Medusa.
그것도 정원이고 들어와 참여한 전선이 있습니다.
Neo Medusa. And if you weren't here at the beginning, this is the map that has the main base, and then there's like a ramp base around the top that has an expansion, and then there's the neutral temples that you have to get through that you can get in the back of their base if you go through the neutral temples. That if you saw the temples at the back, you'd probably recognize that. Maybe if you've seen a lot of old games. Yeah, I don't know why no reavers. I usually Protoss don't get reavers unless the Zerg gets hive tech stuff like Swarm and Ultralisks. But he hasn't really gotten those. Okay, what is it? He's dropping zealots out of shuttles on top of lurkers? What is going on here? And now the whole area is coated in Dark Swarm, which nerfs the... But he only has like 4 Dragoons, so it doesn't matter. And it's good storms, but it's like there's not enough. You can't lose the game for 45 minutes and then try and break out, you know? There's the JJ. What a game, though. So yes, this was the one that he mentioned where he did the hatchery contain, but then the hatchery contain, it's funny because the hatchery contain ended up not mattering, but it also, like, in a way that he... What is this next game? This is Flash versus Jun Taeyang. Oh, this is a TVT. Flash versus Baby? Do I watch a TVT? Probably not, right? People don't watch TVTs that much, do they? Well, how do we get into the Korean ones, though? This is another Korean game being recommended to me. But it's easier when the names are in English. Like this, Baby versus Hyva, maybe? Another TVZ. Is there a matchup we haven't watched that we want to? But yeah, so the Reavers, the Contain ended up not really doing much because he never really fought those buildings, but it dictated the whole game by making him go for this stupid shuttles thing. And so the Contain did end up basically working. Because then Free had to try and ferry stuff out to the other elevator down to the other base and try and break out there, but it was like not as effective, I guess. Which it could have been effective, but he'd spent so much supply on shuttles that he was like not able to actually have the units to break out, I guess. I don't know, it's weird. For you to tell me I'd be missing my bedtime because of Hogil, your 15-year-old self is groveling. Nice. All right, no one's saying a request, so let's go ahead and watch this. Baby versus Hyva could be a good game, actually. YouTube tends to recommend good games, so we'll see how this goes. Hyva versus actually TY. He called himself TY even in 2010. I wonder when he changed his name. Or when he changed his ID, I should say. Hiva versus TY.
선수로 말씀드린 그 중요한 위치에서의 경기.
I might call him baby instead of TY sometimes. It's just easier for me. I don't know. We'll see. Wait, what's your bedtime? I thought you said you were up at like... Didn't you say you were up at 6 a.m. or something like that? Hey, Burton Harding, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. I'm glad that you get some enjoyment out of this stuff. If there's some love going on. Here, I'll respond with this. I don't know if this is being seen on stream yet. Beast giving you some love too. Where's the thing with the names? There we go. Turn that off. Those two ladies are really giddy to be on screen there. That's kind of funny. Alright. Anyway, so this should be a good game. What is this map? This map is... How are you doing today, by the way, Burton? This is Fortress. Is the map that we're watching right now. It's now 7 a.m. What's your bedtime, dude? Is your bedtime wait, you're saying your bedtime is 7 a.m.? Or do you... forgive me if you've mentioned this before, I don't remember. I'm terrible at remembering things that people say. But, are you, do you work night shift or something like that? Hey, it's Madge. How's it going, Madge? Madge Halloumi. Or is it Madge? Not sure. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oh, bartender. Okay, okay. So you like, you work till pretty late and then you go to bed super late. That makes sense. So it's not quite like an overnight shift, but it's like kind of close to it. What do bars close there? Oh, by the way, I missed two curbs. If you're still here, how's it going? I didn't see that you were a new chatter. And to answer your question, I don't know if there was a symbol on the ladder. I haven't really been playing ladder at all. So if someone else knows that, let them know. Shift ends at 3. Okay, that makes sense. Because I didn't know if because in the United States bars close it, or it depends on what state you're in. I think actually. No, maybe not. Bars close at 2 in the United States, so that would make sense. In the US, you close at 2 and then like clean up till 3 or something like that. How do you get the blur effect in your webcam? Are you about to go to bed? No worries. Well, thanks for stopping by. If you want to watch more of this, the VOD will be up on YouTube after this. So the blur effect, oh, they actually closed at 3 a.m. Interesting. In Korea, the bars don't close. The bars don't close, like, there's no closing time. The bars could stay open 24 hours a day if they want. So the bars usually close depending on when there's no people there. I went to a bar in Korea once, and I think they closed at like 11, because we were the only like 4 people there, and when we left, they like closed. He's floating a factory into Hiva's base. He's gonna build vultures behind the Sunkens. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. So yeah, in Korea, sometimes the bars would close early, but if there was people there, they would stay open all night. You could party all night and just not stop drinking forever, basically. It's kind of crazy. So the blur effect, though... Hold on a second. What's going on with this Vulture? I'll say something about the blur in a second. Don't worry. Click on the Vulture. How many kills did he get? Is that 3 kills? He didn't get that many kills. Most of the drones ran away. Okay. So the blur effect is from a program I have called NVIDIA Broadcast. I think I can show you. No, that's the wrong one.
그게 아니다 보니까 최악의 상황이 돼버린 겁니다.
아, 본진 지역이 완전 그 라바를 사냥하는 여유를 가지고 있는 벌처들로 채워져 있거든요.
지금 상황에서 저글링 스피드업이 되지 않는 저글링으로 벌처 잡으러 가는 것은 거의 자살행위나 마찬가지예요. 프로들 가는 경기에서는 벌처 2기 이상이면 저글링 그냥 순식간에 녹아버립니다.
There we go. NVIDIA Broadcast. Which looks like this. I put it on screen for a second here. That work? Oh, there it is. Ah. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so this is NVIDIA Broadcast, and it's an app that comes with, if you get certain NVIDIA graphics cards, it comes with the graphics card. You can do so I've got the camera thing set on. You can do other stuff with the camera too. Do different effects. But you have to own a you have an AMD card, yeah. So you have to have an NVIDIA RTX card to use NVIDIA Broadcast, unfortunately. But you can use OBS. There's some plugins. They're not as good as this. This is a really good blur effect. TY is not handling the game well? Why do you say that? He's owning. He's killed so much stuff. TY is the Zerg player. I'm sorry, TY is the Terran player. Yeah, the names are in the wrong order, sorry. Did you not know that TY is Terran? I'm surprised. The most I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So, but if you want to do a blur effect, you can use OBS. We'll do plugins as well. If you use the virtual camera on OBS and you add a plugin to do the blur. And there's also a program that you have to pay for called XSplit that does a blur, and there's probably other ones too. So those are probably the other ways that you could do it if you don't have the right video card. Probably the best would be OBS. Yeah, OBS it has a hard time with the blur, but if you're just using it for like your webcam or something like that, I don't know if Madge is a streamer or not. But if you're just using it for video calls, it's not going to be a problem if you have a decent computer. But yes, Hyva is not handling this game very well. Wait when GPU prices go down and get a new one. Yeah, GPU prices are pretty ridiculous right now. Using a 3080 to cast a decade-year-old stream. That's right. I have an RTX 2070. It's not a 3080. It's 2070. So it's not an Uber. It's not an Uber video card or anything like that. Although it's pretty buff, and even if I'm doing a crappy videos, the re-encoding and stuff and the live stuff, it does take enough. It does take a little bit of computing power, so I do need a decent card for it. Is that dropship about to die? Perfect angle. Okay, he did catch it. I thought he was gonna miss it.
좀 발휘해 주네요, 신대근 선수.
You could buy, you could buy 100 square meters of frosted glass.
아, 이 뮤탈이 힘발휘하기 힘들어서
That would be amazing. That would be the best blur effect. Oh man, just actually just put frosted glass behind you.
9시 지역에 처리를 하나 펼치는 그런 상황인데요. 근데 그 전에 저의 처리에서 힘이 뭔가 나오기 전에 전투하기
You wouldn't even need that much glass, right? You would just need
신기의 컨트롤을 좀 해줄 필요가 있어요. 그리고 테란이 9시 지역을
You probably only need
아, 이거 히드라가 또
20 square meter, or not even. Actually, no. You'd only need like 10 square meters of glass to put behind you for this. I wonder if anyone's done that. Put up frosted glass behind them just to have a blur effect, like a fake blur effect or something like that. Usually, if people are spending money on their background for their streaming setup, then they just like have like a cool table with some fun stuff there and some LED lights and crap like that in the background. I actually have a green screen right here. I finally found my green screen. But I just don't have anything to hang it up on. But if I get something to hang it up on... Oh, what's that vessel doing? There's the irradiate. Oh, he got so lucky. Hyva got lucky that Muta that got irradiated was low hit points, so it died. So I don't have anything to hang it up on, but once I get something to hang up my green screen on, I might just go green screen instead of blur background, but I'm not sure. I don't know, because then I end up just putting something else behind me anyway. Another irradiate. This time a nice pull.
이번에 굉장히 잘 빼긴 했는데 어쨌든 지금 뮤탈리스크로 시간을 버는 게 한계가 있어서 어쨌든 뭐 디파일러가
Build my 5x5 box? Is that like a little closet or something? Where people stream in a closet type thing? Or is it actually like a box inside the room? Painted green? Dude, green screens are kind of a pain in the butt, actually. Wow, he's irradiated so many mutas now. He's actually doing a decent job of saving most of them. Dude, if you guys want to watch someone that does that the craziest, the best, watch the Sushi Dragon on Twitch. Twitch.tv/the Sushi Dragon. THE Sushi Dragon. He is the most insane broadcaster on Twitch. And he has a warehouse with an entire, like, 30-foot tall by 50-foot long wall of green screen with sides as well. And he'll stand in front of that and do all kinds of crazy shit. And he does virtual removal. Sushi Dragon, he's a little bit cringe, but he is a genius with his live editing stuff. So I love watching him just because I'm always like fascinated to see what cool stuff he's doing, you know? I don't think he's really cringe, but I don't watch him too much because I don't really like super enjoy like all the content that he does, the music and stuff, but I watch him every once in a while just to be like, damn, this fool crazy. He's taken so much effort to kill these mutas and they're finally dead, but it's like, wait, is Hyva on 3 bases only? Anyway, so Sushi Dragon, he has a big green screen thing, and he does the virtual replacement stuff too, like I do with let's see if I can pull it up again. So on my NVIDIA broadcast, I can do background replacement. I could put up a thing behind it. I could do, but he does this. He does background removal, and he does this virtual green screen thing, and puts himself in different places that way, and he'll multiply himself and stuff like that. So. Oh my God! What is with these bots? Stupid. There's been so many today. It's been so many.
다시 멀티 활성화가 되는 순간부터는 신대원 선수 기회를 잡을 수가 있는 것이거든요.
근데 지금은 드랍시 이뤄도 그 베슬리 이뤄도 상관없었던 게 스콜지를 줄여주려던 의도였거든요. 이 본진 드랍시 이거 러커가 일단 러커 막아야 되는데.
I'm literally skipping all these.
그렇죠.
Oh my gosh.
패스를 그렇게 쓰네요.
I missed the worst Scourge ever because I was trying to not have all these stupid bot names pop up on my screen.
패스를 그렇게 넣을 정도로 역전해요, 지금 전태양은.
전태양 선수의 장기 나왔죠. 이런 식으로 아주 빠르게 상대를
There was 2 Scourge sitting by dropships that were unloading. Damn. Your sub is great. Overall content value through the roof. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think I do a pretty good job of it, considering that I'm just like one person. There's the GG. I figured it was something like that. Private you. Sure, private me. Might as well. Freaking autocorrect. Well, I mean, like, he did some good harassment there, but like, baby, just like, that was so cool with the Vulture float. He just had complete control of the game after this. Like, Hyva was just stuck after the Vulture. He was just nothing he could do, basically. JJ! Exactly, Luke. How's it going? Yeah. Well, this wasn't even, this wasn't even a drop. This was a float. He actually floated a factory. He built a factory, proxy factory, and he floated it into his base to actually build the Vulture in his base, so he could get around the Sunkens and stuff like that. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. I had a good day. I had to it's a little interesting because I had to skip my lots of cool games. Is this a... Oh, this is a channel. It seems to be clips though, not games. This is all little clips. Are there games also? What does this say? Stamin Sok Noli. I don't know what that means. This channel that you sent me has a lot of clips, but they don't look like actual games. I haven't actually looked at them though. Hold on a second. We don't need to watch this over again. Star Folklore. Oh, okay. Is it like just cool moments then or something like that? Maybe this is highlights from games where they abridged the games by cutting out all the boring parts and just showing the cool parts or something like that. Compressed games. Okay, interesting. Yeah, Boxer's floating racks is pretty cool. And this is who is this? EJ Dong. This is Jaedong versus Kim Guk Gun. I don't know who that is. Seige Ajang? I don't know who that is. But yeah, this isn't the full games though. This is like partial games or whatever. Let's see. What? I think I'm probably gonna do. How long have I been streaming for? Almost 3 hours. Maybe one more game. It's like that's right. Didn't someone do an edit of Dragon Ball Z where they cut it down so like it was instead of 10 episodes it was like 5 minutes or something like that? You just want to watch Booth Girls? There are actually videos. I think Vile Attack has a video Booth girls. Oh, this is something different. Here we go. This is, yeah. A couple people have put up just videos of the StarCraft booth girls. Apparently there's booth girls for other things too, though. All right, let's see. Where's it? We need I think we maybe do one more game or maybe two, but I'm gonna probably finish up pretty soon. What was this? Oh, this was another ZVZ we were gonna watch earlier. Do you want to watch another ZVZ Zero versus Effort? Yeah. 43-minute game, Zerg versus Protoss. Let's see who this is. Kim Jong-un versus Kim Gu-hyun. I don't know who those people are. Oh, Cal? Cal versus Effort? This is a 40-minute ZVP. You guys want to end on this? Yeah, 90% of DBZ is filler. Dude, you don't want to watch hours and hours and hours of Goku in a spaceship exercising? That's my favorite thing to watch. All right, let's do this. I think this will be a good game to end on. It's a nice long game. I think it's gonna be a nice game because these are two really good players, Cal versus Effort, and they're both. I think they're probably good match as well. Oh my God, these followers grew off. What the hell? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna have to pause my alerts right now.
그것도 뭐 참 중요한 얘기긴 한데 그 경기가 더 중요하니까. 아무튼 그 매치 포인트는 저그 대 토스가.
Oh my God! Stop. How many of them are there? Jeez, the bot's just going crazy there. Oh, all right. Have a good night there. Again, I never know how to pronounce your name. Hatayab, whatever it is. Hate AB, who's not hateful, who's not a hate bot. Have a good evening, man. Or have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Are you asking me if you should do gardening or nothing tomorrow? Do you enjoy gardening? Unlimited power! I don't know, Rexor. The bots have been a thing that, like, I've been getting, like, one of them following me, like, every week or two. And then today, they've gone crazy. There's so many of them today. I've gotten, like, 50 bot follows today while I've been streaming. It's actually kind of nuts. I'm not sure what to do about it. Apparently, I'm gonna hit 1,000 followers, though. I was literally like 940 followers or something like that. Apparently, I'm gonna hit the 1,000 follower mark at some point soon. But having bots follow you doesn't actually help anything. Oh yeah, that's right, Noob to Go Suit. I recognize your name. I've seen you comment before. Thanks for coming by, man. Have a good one. Haas is just a big fan. Yeah, that's it. I'm just popular with the idiot bots. I might have to turn off follow alerts on Stream Elements or something like that because it's just dumb. I could set up my own follow alerts through Leoran board through the same system that I use for Chatcraft and everything. Oh, by the way, gotta turn on the alert placement period is the end of the placement period, or the last game for Chatcraft. So get your units in now, or more likely, people seem to place 90% of the units in the last 5 minutes of the game of the last game. So we'll see how that goes, though.
태형보다 김캐리가 재밌더라고요.
And hopefully it works this time, and Minions doesn't get screwed out of an MVP slot again because the system is screwed up. And I'm still not sure why it's screwed up. It was working, and I didn't change anything, and it stopped working, and I'm like, what is going on? It's frustrating. So I really, really hope it works today. If not, I'm gonna have to like take it apart and put it back together again. Only breaks when I'm MVP. Add Ultralisk. Good try, good try. It only works if I type that. What is that sign going on? I hit the sign upside down. Alright, let me change the thing down here as well. The BR names. So the bottom right names. Where is it? Got too much crap in this. Alright, so actually I have to make sure I have the names right. Kim Jong-un is the Zerg. That's in the last one. Okay, so it's the same order. Okay. Effort. Cal.
My life for ire.
Hey, the Protoss are starting to look decent now. Actually, they might not just get completely ravaged. Effort's name is Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un. Not Kim Jong. If it's J-O-N-G, it's actually pronounced a little differently. Jong. Korean pronunciation is a little bit weird. They're very, very specific about the way that the vowels are pronounced. So, but the Korean dictator is Kim Jong-un, and he's Kim Jong-un. So it's a little bit different. Not the supreme leader. No. Although he is the supreme leader of Zerg right now. Well, kinda, yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. No, not right now. But Effort is one of the better Zergs of late. So maybe there was a time when he would have been the supreme leader of Zerg. I think there was probably a time when he was probably considered the best Zerg. Like a few years ago, I think, or something like that.
선수를 잡을 때 보여줬었던 그 완벽한 운영이 또 나와준다면 김정은 선수가 안만 잘해도
Effort is still playing. Yeah, I don't think he's playing competitively right now. Meaning he like still streams and he like plays like a few things, but he's not like trying to win ASL. Because I think he had like some problems with his wrist or something like that, and so he's like taking a little time off. There was a LoL player named Effort? Man, is it the same one? Maybe he switched to League of Legends. Well, for me it came up with the, let's see. Effort. No, it's a different Effort. Different Effort. And the thing is, it's funny because he might have. So I'm looking at his page right now. Effort, the league player, is 20 years old. So he probably grew up watching StarCraft and probably named himself after the StarCraft Effort as like an homage or something like that, you know? Maybe not. Maybe not. Sometimes Korean players just pick random English words, so who knows? Did he just lose a Corsair? I can tell by the look on his face, I think that he lost Corsair. Oh, we've maxed out the Zerglings, so someone needs to buy an Overlord if they're gonna do more Zerg units now. Alright, I'm gonna have to remove the lurker because I think everyone thinks it's a Chatcraft lurker. Sorry about that. Although Rat Thing is not saying anything chat, so maybe he is just lurking. Maybe he's just lurking.
지나가다 공짜 오버로 좀 잡고 해야 되는데.
이거 커세어 여기서 이러면은 영무탈
Yes, yes, they do. A TASRI. Oh, look at the Corsair micro! Nice! Oh, he still lost that one because he turned it. Oh no. So yes, in Chatcraft you can see that there's a picture of 2 Zerglings next to the number. That's because it will be 8 pairs of Zerglings, not 8 individual Zerglings. Oh shoot, that reminds me. I guess I could still do it.
저 셔틀은 리버 태운 셔틀은 움직일 수가 없어요.
계속 이러는데요. 거지 두 개.
I was actually gonna put my bot in the chat so it can get channel points.
지금 같은 그림도 확실히 김정우 선수가 뭐
I forgot to do that all stream until just now.
있겠습니다만, 순간순간.
My life for ire.
너무 좋아요. 지금 김정우 선수가 컨디션이
Yeah,
정말 좋아 보여요.
Cal has been pretty Hey, alright, so Rat Thing's out on some zealots now also. Is it Rat I keep saying Rat Thing, but is it Wraithing? I don't know. The Protoss actually look really strong right now. I think the Zerg still have a little bit of an edge with 16 Zerglings, but it's tough. Tough to call. Yeah, Cal has not been very very good shepherd of his Corsairs. He's been losing them. You think the Protoss are going to take it with 4 zealots? Or are you just saying that so no one adds more zealots? Where was the first Reaver shot going? What? What was that? What? That I have no idea how that would be. What is it going? I don't understand. Why would it go down the ramp? Oh, it was behind. Oh, so you think it was trying to go like technically like around the map or something like that? Interesting. Okay, that's a good theory. Cause I couldn't figure it. I was like, what the hell is going on there? It might be a bug with the map with that spot too. I don't know. That was so weird. The Scarab was like, ha! Nope, we're gonna go over here. That was really bizarre.
셔틀을 지금 견제 쓰질 못하고 있거든요, 김구현 선수가.
Alright.
원래 이 타이밍에 가서 드론 피해도 주고 이런 식으로 지금 견제가 나와줘야 되는데 김정 선수 압박이 상당합니다.
I thought that too. Like if Reavers actually, if Scarabs worked properly, they'd be so strong. They'd be way too strong. They'd be so amazingly overpowered. It's ridiculous. What was the other unit I was thinking about that too? That Scourge was kind of dumb also.
거기에다가 셔틀 움직임에 대한 어떤 시야도 잘 해놨죠. 그래서 언제든지 발빠르게 히드라리스크를 움직일 지금 상황이 되어 있고요.
What was the freak, there's some other unit that bugs out a lot that I'm like now blanking on, that I was like if it worked properly it might be strong too, but I'm now confused. Maybe I'm just thinking of Reavers again. I don't know. Rip Dark Templar. Yeah, maybe the Hydra was next to that tile. You're right. I don't. It's weird because you could see like Oh, that was a Corsair slaughter. I'm surprised that happened actually. That he actually landed all the Scourge. That's kind of crazy.
리버까지는 저글링들 던져주고 뭐 이런 컨트롤 해주면서 한번 싸워볼 수가 있겠으나
저 다크는 지금 저 해처리가 완성돼서 드론 붙이기를 지금 기다리는 거고요.
What's another unit that behaves weirdly like that?
다수의 병력들 지금 교전 준비 중이거든요.
5 zealots.
무빙해야 되거든요. 무빙해야 되거든요.
5 zealots. 4 zealots, I'm not sure about. 5 zealots might have the lead now.
이거는 김구현이 좋아요. 조합이 지금 좋거든요.
Hey, Throng, how's it going?
현재 상태는 저글링 히드라면 싸워볼 만합니다.
양 선수의 경기력 정말 장난이 아닌 게 방금 전에
Oh, pick it up! Pick it up! Pick it up!
김구현이 이렇게 잘하는데도 김정우 선수가
I guess he could just waste scarabs on those links too.
이런 느낌이었거든요. 근데
Throng, what do you mean Dragoon? Are you talking about Chatcraft Dragoons, or are you talking about Dragoons in the game?
그러니까 템플러들이 이렇게 배치돼 있고 리버가 배치돼 있으니까 히드라가 촘촘히 뭉쳐 있는 곳이 없었잖아요.
예, 그래서
그런
지금
정도로 컨트롤해 준다는
상황
거는
자체는 예, 김구현 선수가 굉장히 할 만한 상황을 만들었고요. 이런 뭐 추가 멀티를 가져가는
At least, see, minions, at least, this is one of the longest time periods that someone has kept their name up as the MVP, so...
아까 전에 좀 줄였기 때문에 히드라 속아주는 것도 그렇고 리버 셔틀
Oh, Dragoon as an example of a buggy unit. Yeah, I guess so.
리버 한 두기 템 두기 이렇게 잡은 다음에 뮤탈리스크 죽고 나면
But not the same as like Reavers, where they just completely don't work properly at all, and they would be broken if they worked the right way, you know? I guess it's just Reavers though. He just stormed his own Reaver to try and hit the Mutalisks. These Mutalisks are rampaging around, killing everything.
You want a piece of me, boy?
And it's all because the Scourge landed.
이 상태에서 안정화를 시키면서
You want a piece of me, boy?
지속적으로 견제하는데 지금 또 이제 취소를 시켰고요. 이런 식의 어떤 상황이라면 김구현 선수도 지금 후반 상황이 하지만은
Alright, Chatcraft is getting real. Wait, Wrathing is training Marines and Zealots? He might be trying to get the MVP on whichever side wins. Or maybe he's trying to build Marines to kill the Zerglings so the Zealots win. I don't know. So the Marines are now supply capped also, so someone has to build a supply depot. Wrathing stole an SCV with his Archon. Yes, exactly. It's true. It's exactly what he did. That's funny. That Dragoon is the most screwed Dragoon ever. Oh, here we go. He's attacking the third. This could be devastating, actually, if he kills the third. Is this gonna be a base trade? Cal is out of position. No, he's gonna bring Reavers back. Oh, he needs to protect the Reavers. What is he doing? Reavers behind the cannons, not in front. No, Cal! Oh no! And he didn't storm the mute as well enough either. Wait, but he stopped it. He stopped it with just Zealots. So it is going to be a base trade because they're going to trade the third for the third, I think. Well, if you want to know more about what Chatcraft is, I can tell you if you want, or you can actually look on the description of my channel. There's a whole explanation on the thing on the left side. And there's even a video you can watch if you want to see what it looks like. But basically, that's basically what it is. You can buy units, and they fight against each other at the end of the stream, basically. You're just like, I don't know what's going on, but hey, the Terrans need some more units on the board. I like it.
이거 본진에서의 게이트웨이를 다 파괴시키지 않으면은 이거 김구현 선수의 남아 있는 병이 훨씬 더 강력하거든요.
지금 김구현 선수가
Nice.
현명한 게 김정우 선수가 이제 본진에 가고 있거든요.
Terran legend and Protoss legend. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Cal is just trying to trade, basically. He's like just giving up his main. Now Cal is still mining at the bottom right. He's gonna rebuild. So he's trying to kill as much of the Zerg as he can and rebuild in the bottom right. He needs to rebuild his tech though. Oh, the probe evacuation. It's freaking Dunkirk for the probes, guys.
결정적으로 중요하면은
No man left behind except for the men that were left behind.
김정은 선수는 확인을
Yeah, he needs to rebuild his tech so badly. No, no, not cannons. Templar archives. No cannon. Oh, there's so many probes. So many probes in that shuttle. Oh, no. There's so many probes. He just lost 8 probes. He's gonna lose the shuttle, but at least the probes are out. Does he not have an observer? Oh, he has one observer. He has one observer, but the Overlord spotted. The Scourger coming in for the observer. He's got no observers left, and he doesn't have a main. He can't produce more. He doesn't have an observatory or robo. He didn't rebuild his tech. He rebuilt his Templar archives. He needs to build a gateway now, so he can actually use it. Ah, minions got the Overlord. All right. The Zerg are back on. Zerglings are back on the menu. I mean, I think he probably knew where the base was anyway. I think minions thinks the game is almost over. He's like trying to get the last minute Zerglings in because it's gonna be GG soon.
My life for ire. My life for ire.
Uh-oh, Pragma Twice coming in with the Zealots. Alright, we're gonna have a decent Chatcraft here. Hey, Dr. Groove Little, how's it going? Unfortunately, you tuned in at the last game. We're gonna be ending the stream before too long. But that's okay. Well, actually, let's see. Yeah, it looks like the game might end soonish, but it's kind of stabilized now. So we'll see. Just came back from a barbecue. Nice. That sounds great, man. That's awesome. I wish I could go to a barbecue. I mean, I guess I probably could, but well, I mean, I just moved somewhere new. I don't know anyone, so no one's inviting me to a barbecue right now. How long did I live in Korea? I lived in Korea for about a year and a half. About a year and a half. That's so interesting though that Cal was like moving in, and he had, I think he might have been able to break the Zerg, but he lost his observer. There's one observer, and he couldn't kill those last couple lurkers. And he should have known that was going to happen too, but still. Okay, now he's rebuilding his robo from scratch. He had to rebuild his tech. At least he kept the Templar archive, so he doesn't have to build another citadel or something like that. But when I'm losing my main, that's the first thing I do is I rebuild my high-tech buildings at another base. The first thing I do. And I know he was worried about dying, so that's why he's building so many cannons, because he didn't want to just die. But still, like, you're not going to win the long game if you have to rebuild all your tech from scratch, you know? Those Scourge are hungry. Oh, the Mutas, though. Oh, and the Scourge are chasing the shuttle out, so he's not going to be able to do anything. The Mutas. Yeah, he's like, oh, your entire base is dead, including your Stargate? What's going on here? Is this a storm drop? Alright, well, it was a good effort. Good effort. You know how this ends because you know the Starlink? Yeah. Hey, well, right now, effort is up 2 games to 0. So even if Cal wins this game, effort can still win the series. Nice effort. No, he lost another observer. I mean, he can remake them now. I think he has an observatory again, right? Or some, maybe? Did he have? Yeah, okay, he's got another observer out. He's just trying to build off this one little base in the corner. But effort, he can't do anything to harass effort right now. So effort's just taking the map again. Yeah, I think this is close to over. I'm gonna load up my map editor. I really hope that my freaking score screen works this time. I don't know why, because I have no idea why it malfunctioned last time, and it really bothers me that it was screwing up so badly. Oh no! Don't do that! Stop!
이영호의 11연승에 대해서 11연승으로 나도 11연승이거든. 그리고 이영호 선수를 지금 누가 이길 정말 그 아무도 이길 수 없을 것 같은 이런 상황에서 지옥을 경험한 차라면 모르는 겁니다.
My black screen works.
그러니까 적으로서 김정호를 밴드는 그거였거든요. 이영호는 적으로 잡힌 토스를 못 잡는다는 거예요. 지지가 가죠.
지지가 나올 가능성이 높습니다.
이렇게 깔끔하게 압도적인 모습을 가야죠.
GG. All right, time to pause. Pause all the requests. Nope. I gotta pause it. Pause. Okay. Snuck in those 2 Zerglings after the GG. We'll see if that makes a difference. Last minute Chogalings, that's right. Alright, so we'll put this up here. Oops. There we go. And I gotta make this a little smaller so I can actually see. Maybe I need to make another screen that's just for making the map. Alright, so we got 8 Marines. 8 Marines, units, Terran, ground units, Marine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Marines. 8 Zealots? That's a lot of Zealots. Player 2. Protoss, ground units, Zealots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Zealots. And what do we end up with? 30 Zerglings. Hey, awesomeness, how's it going? We're just ending here. We're gonna do Chatcraft real quick and then stick around for a raid too. Because actually, I don't know if you guys know this, but you get channel points for participating in a raid, so you can use those next time. Actually, I have other pro tips too. Did you guys know that if you cheer once a month, if you cheer on a channel, you get like 400 channel points or something like that? Even if it's 1 bit, I think you still get some channel points out of it. And if you gift subs, you get channel points also. Yeah, sorry, awesomeness. This is kind of like a weird off-schedule stream anyway. I don't usually stream this late. How many MVPs for an SKT scarf? I don't think that one's up for grabs. 30 Zerglings is what I need, right? I do have an SKT scarf, but I don't think I want to get rid of it. I might have some other swag that I can get rid of, or give away though. Get rid of. Oh, wait, hold on. That's buildings. That's not ground units. All right, Zerglings. 30 Zerglings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 9, 30 Zerglings. All right. Save as. We'll load this up into the map folder. Step 25, Chatcraft. Oh, I need to load up. I don't even have BattleNet up yet, so it's gonna be a second for me to load up the game here. Aw, poor Cal.
정말 박빙의 승부, 5점까지 갈 가능성도
Poor
높고
Cal.
그런 경기를 예상을 했습니다만 그런 예상을 깨고
The item
김정은
still
선수가
exists.
이영호 선수가 결승에
Hey,
진출했을 때 그
Zadez.
것처럼 퍼펙트하게
How's it going?
이 정도면 나도 이영호 선수 상대할 수 있어요.
Unfortunately, Zadez, you tuned in right at the end of my stream. But yeah, I do stream a couple times a week. We do Starcraft Watch Parties, where we watch old school games from like the glory days of Brood War. So welcome on in, but unfortunately I'm going to end here pretty soon because I've been streaming for 4 hours or so, almost 4 hours or something like that. But I do this a couple times a week, usually on Saturday afternoons and Wednesday evenings if you're interested. Okay. Chatcraft maps, September 25, load it up. What's the over-under bet on what are the... Oh, man. It better freaking work, man. It better freaking work. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna be so upset, because I'm gonna have to, like, rebuild it from scratch or something like that if it doesn't work. It's just ridiculous. Alright, so let's go over to the screen here. Why is it not loading? There it goes. Alright, here we go. 30 Lings. I think my money's on the Lings, honestly, but we'll see. 8 Zealots is pretty tough. These Marines started off strong, but they just weren't quite as reinforced as the rest. So let's see how this goes. 3, 2, 1, and start. Yeah, the Lings are gonna get screwed pretty quickly, but this group of Zealots fighting these Lings, these Zealots fighting these Lings. Too many Zerglings, unfortunately, and the Zerg are going to take it. Please, 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 please work. Please work ending screen, please. Hey, it worked! Yes! Oh my god. I thought I was gonna screw up again and I was gonna have to redo everything. Oh man. Yeah, it says 15 Zerglings, but remember when you hatch Zerglings, it hatches out as a pair, right? So just like in StarCraft, one egg hatches 2 Zerglings, so it's double. Oh man. I'm so glad that still worked. Anyway, but yeah, hey, on Awesomeness, checking out the Brood War stuff, and now Vile Attack is showing up on your recommended. Nice. Hey, Vile Attack has some good stuff to recommend. All right, so if you're on YouTube, then I will bid you farewell. I'm gonna be heading out here in a second. If you're on Twitch, then hang out for a second. We're gonna raid someone. I think I know exactly who I want to raid. Hold on. Oh, that's not the right one. Just let me make sure. Yeah, we're gonna raid Tasteless. We're gonna raid Tasteless, I think. I'm usually not on when Tasteless is on, so we'll get to say hi to Tasteless. So go show Tasteless some love. I actually really like watching Tasteless' stream. So if you haven't been watching Tasteless for some reason, then here's your chance. But Rexer, Awesomeness. I mean, you guys can still go to YouTube if you want, or go to Twitch and watch Tasteless if you want. But have a good night, everybody. And like I said, I'll be back on in a few days, on Wednesday probably. So, did you meet Tasteless IRL? Yes, I actually worked with Tasteless IRL. Because when I was in Korea, I was working with him at GSL. So, yeah, he and I are bros. We're bros. All right, so that's gonna do it for me, everybody. Have a good night, and I will check y'all later.